Bama, what was you talking about the Cowboys? Thank you. You said what was you talking about you and your Cowboys?
Shut your ass up, Dub.
What you mean? What you mean? You saying that they should start Zeke, right? I agree
Hater.
with you.
I
I
mean, they gonna start Zeke though.
I mean, they're going to, but he's just not better than Tony Pollard. That's all it is.
That's crazy.
How's
There's a
that?
reason Tony Pollard a backup.
I mean, yeah, but it
Tony
ain't that
Pollard,
crazy.
breakout season.
What do you
Wait,
say?
wait, wait,
Pollard
wait.
had a breakout season?
No, he's gonna.
Wait. We need to do a poll here. We need to do a poll here. Who the hell thinks that Tony Pollard is a better running back than Ezekiel Elliott? I need these questions to be answered. Ben?
Oof.
Zeke is better, bro.
Tegan?
Yeah, I got.
I think Zeke's better now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Bama?
Shit, I'll die on that hill.
Fluid?
Are we talking about
Who's going to
In
have
the
the better
past?
season?
today moving forward? Who's gonna have the better season moving forward?
Yeah.
Oh man, it might be Pollard.
It
might be Pollard. Like last season, Pollard averaged 5.5 yards per carry. Zeke 4. Right?
They just said
there's
that
a lot that goes into it. I think Zeke is the better overall running back. I think he always has been, but Pollard has kind of that big play kind of capability that Zeke doesn't seem to. I don't know if he was hurt or if he just doesn't have it. I don't think he doesn't have it anymore. But that's the thing with running backs, man. They're cliff. They just like poof,
And
they
it was
drop.
just and it was just saying he's gonna be used more in the offense when you're in the slide, like in the slide, doing all this shit versatility wise. So I'll probably see that Tony Pollard would be better. I don't see how to be that ridiculous to say.
Because it's ridiculous to say because Zeke hasn't fully been used to his full potential, full load. Zeke is one of the last dime breeds of a full running back what we got left. Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor. That's pretty much it. Those type of guys you can have in the game the whole time. So
what do you mean by that?
System plays into it though.
So if you think about it, when the system swallows their ego and rushes Zeke at least 20 times a game,
yeah, they win all the time.
I mean, he peaked already. He peaked.
But when they don't give him 20 carries, he looks average at best because running backs like him get better as the game goes on. As you give them more carries, the defense gets tired. You get to wear them out, drag them down. And then next thing you know, he busting for 10, 20, 30, get those big runs at the end, like against the Pittsburgh Steelers, get the defense tired. So if you're not using him to his full potential, $90 million potential, how can you really say somebody's better than him or he's peaked out? I mean, we really haven't fully seen Zeke outside his rookie year. And they went 13-3.
Whoa.
And based on the system and the fact that he's not going to get 20 carries a game, they're just not going to do it. Who averages more yards per carry? Pollard. Who has more 10-plus yard carries more often? 7.6 versus every 10 carries for Zeke? Pollard. Who has bigger, like I said, big play capabilities right now based on that system? Pollard. So is he better skill talent? No, but he's going to produce more. And as I've said multiple times, I don't care how talented or skilled you are. Do you produce? He's going to produce more.
So he peaked already. You can even from 20 to 2019, he's been used to his most full potential. Is that when he first came in, they literally had one of the best alignments of all time. That's all he's saying.
And they gave him a lot of rushes for a rookie. But back to what the answer what Fluent said, you really can't say that because how they use Tony Pollard is like sporadic situations. He'll just get random carries and he's able to bust. So pause. But if defenses start planning for him every play, how they do for Zeke, he's not going to give you that same 5 yard per carry output. And he might end up hurt by week 6 because if you look at Pollard versus Zeke, who you think he get 20 carries a game? It's going to be Zeke over Pollard because, like I say, Pollard going to break down. He's perfect for the situation you got him in. So now you slide him into a running back one situation, you might not get that same production because, like I said, he's coming from a standpoint where defense is not really planning for him. They planning more so for Zeke, to feature Zeke, or really to stop that passing game because they so pass heavy now, the Cowboys out of nowhere with Mike McCarthy.
You also got to look at it like part of the reason why the Browns are so dominant in running is because of those two guys in Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. When Nick Chubb comes out of the game after he's been putting in work on that front seven, Kareem Hunt, fresh legs, kind of a diverse running back, bro, sits there and he's killing the lineman who's sitting there huffing and puffing like. And Tony Pollard, he benefits from that, where he doesn't have to be the main guy putting in that work, and which is why you see that 5.3 yards a carry, why you see him go for those big gains, because Zeke is the guy who's really killing that defense and breaking them down. And
Bro,
Pollard's benefited from that.
I'm not gonna lie, Dub. Zeke hasn't killed shit in years, so I don't know what we talking about.
What you mean
He hasn't been a Pro Bowler since 2019.
Now, I don't know what when we talking about this kid. That's what I'm saying. This ain't the Zeke we know. The 28, the Ohio State coming out draft Zeke. This ain't him anymore, bro.
But
Like, it's not.
Bama.
Yeah.
Where's Zeke on your running back rankings? Is he top 5, top 10?
Of course, he's not top 5 right now, but
He top
I
10.
mean, he can be. He still broke 1,000 yards last year. I mean, and he had 10 touchdowns. Like, so for y'all just to sit there and just be like, Zeke is just horrible, man. Y'all are like
I didn't say
nasty for that. Like, because like for him to have a down year and still break 1,000 yards and get multiple touchdowns, like that speaks to really his greatness and him being underutilized. So if you give Zeke at least 100 more carries, listen, like his rookie year, he got 300 carries. So it was a reason he had 5 yards per carry. So they stopped giving him, they cut his carries by 100.
But
we just looking at the result of somebody not getting used to their full potential.
Emma, he had nagging injuries too, but let's not act like he ain't peak either, bro.
He didn't peak. He didn't peak.
Bro,
what, Zeke?
Peak, bro.
How old is Zeke? Zeke is only like what, 26, 27? Like, bro, he didn't peak.
Yeah, but there's another running back that's behind him.
You sound like them racist owners that try not to pay somebody. Like, he didn't peak. He's still giving you solid production. He still gives you 900 yards, 1,000 yards, multiple touchdowns. Like, I will understand if he's not doing that at all. Like, like a fall off is like, oh man, he only gets 700 yards, 600 yards, 500 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. I will feel y'all right there. But the fact that he's still producing 1,000 yards a year and multiple touchdowns, you got to go back to what I'm saying.
Is he still underutilized?
He has to get. It cannot be no games in there where Zeke has 12 yards, 12 carries throughout the game.
Because I think we all agree Zeke is the better running back. But do you think they're going to use Pollard more or less than last year? Not what you think they should do. What do you think they're going to do? Because they don't believe in the workhorse running back. They believe in committee. They like this kind of change of pace between Pollard and Zeke. So do you think they're going to use him more or less? Because here's the thing. Zeke had 100 more attempts, 300 more yards. So they see a guy that, hey, when we give him the ball, he's getting bigger chunks of yardage. They're going to give him the ball more. Whether you agree with it or not, different question. But that's where they're trending. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if last year was 230 to 130. Would I be surprised if Zeke had 200 and Pollard had 160, 170, and their yards were around the same? It could happen. It could happen. Now, am I saying again that Zeke's not the better running back? No, but it's how they utilize them, to your point. And I don't think they're going to let him be that stud back that we want him to be, or that he had the potential to be when he came into the league.
Like, I'm going to be real. I think he's right now, he's clearly going to be the better running back than Zeke.
I wouldn't say this. I hate when people use the word clearly. No.
Because I'm saying it clearly because the way they're going to use him now, just to come the season, they say he's going to play the slide. They're saying they're going to do all this stuff. And Zeke is like, he's been playing through injuries, and we've seen I think he's peaked. We've seen him already been declining. Yeah, he's still giving you 1,000 yards and multiple touchdowns. Go ahead, Tegan.
But at the end of the day, like, no matter which one's the better running back, it's smart for the Cowboys to go into a committee role anyways, because that's what wins Super Bowls. And they've overpaid for Zeke. That's the truth of it. And running back is probably the most interchangeable position on the offensive side of the ball. You can get a bunch of running backs and go to the fucking Super Bowl and win. Because, look, if you look at the top running backs that are getting paid the most, those teams aren't doing too hot right now. You got Christian McCaffrey, you got Alvin Kamara on the Saints, and then you got Zeke, and all three have been disappointments.
Well, you know what? Alvin Kamara on the Saints. We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna talk about the Saints later, but I think the Saints are actually gonna be in a good position this year, so we'll have to see. I want to say shout out to the chat. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys watching the videos, liking it, showing love. If you like it, if you watching the video right now, you ain't hit that like button. What the hell is wrong with you? Hit that damn like button, bro.
And let me give a special shout out to Nigel. Nigel K Sports. He is a good follow on TikTok. We need to get him to 1,000. I like his stuff. Nigel K Sports.
Facts. Shout out my guy Nigel, bro. Facts.
Nigel K Sports. Nick Dawson. Appreciate you, brother. Bama, Nick Dawson really has a lot of smoke for you. I'll just let you know that right now. Zay in the clutch. Taz. Appreciate you guys. Ride or dies, bro. Love you. Ben. What's good with you, bro?
Not much, man. Not much, man. Chill.
Got your usual suspects. We got Tegan back here. Tegan, what's popping?
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's going to get real nasty today.
Bing bong. Fluent.
It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
I'm debating. I'm not going to lie. I'm debating in my head if I hate it or love that thing. There's sometimes I like it and sometimes I hate it. Oh, bitches on my old phone.
Oh, now you love it. Now you love it.
I should call one and go home.
Bro, see, I need to get paid.
I've
For
been
this.
in
I
this
really
club
gave y'all the plug because y'all wasn't even thinking about none of this until I really like came in with the razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, that was heat from you.
Is that Touch My Body, Bama?
that's it right there.
Touch My Body, Bama is crazy. Yo, y'all definitely need to go check out. What was it? The last two episodes, episode 34? Yo, episode 34 was a banger, bro. That shit was a banger. Y'all gotta check that out, bro. Episode 34, Player's Choice Gridiron. That is episode 50 vibes from Player's Choice Basketball. Trent, what's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling. What up? What up?
Everybody's got their own sound today.
What's your sound?
My sound?
Yeah.
You don't know, not your soul.
Hey, cut that out. Hold on, Trent. You ain't been out there getting your little ass jammed up. You been MIA for a minute. You good out there?
Bro, I'm good, bro. I ain't gonna
there?
lie. Hey, but them college workout, no conditioning, bro, whooping my ass.
Oh yeah. I already know about that condition. They gonna try to get it up out you. It's just mental though. They just trying to break you down and build you up. That's all.
That shit for sure cool though. I ain't gonna lie.
Just don't quit. You will be good, man.
Nah, for sure.
Trent gonna be a Giants player in the next couple years.
Fact.
Can't wait to see that.
Just remember, Dub wants some tickets. He's close by, you know.
I definitely am. Trent, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would like some tickets. I would like some tickets, bro.
Hey, I thought he would be like, oh, bro, I don't want no tickets. Yeah.
Nah, I like some tickets. I love Trent. Like we talk on the regular every now and then. So you know, Trent know I love him. I be seeing his workout vids, be swiping up, be like, yo, bro, you look good. Pause. It's not those type of messages, right?
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit, bro.
Oh man. But y'all ready to get into these topics, bro?
Yeah.
Son,
yeah.
this might be one of the better shows topic wise that we've had in a long time. Fluent, have you checked the doc?
No.
Son,
Is it good?
bro.
Yes.
So
This is
unprofessional.
Okay. I trust you guys. I
Sound
trust
like
you guys.
Smitty Jaegerman Jensen.
So-
That sounded mad as hell.
So we got a couple things coming for y'all. We're gonna test something out in the next let's say few minutes with a video that we had with AJ Green and everything. We're gonna start doing breakdowns on Player's Choice Gridiron. Really look into what was going on and break down and play, and we're gonna do one of those plays later on. So stay tuned for that. But right now, what we're gonna get into is the title of the video: your sleeper picks for Player's Choice own Breakout Player of the Year. So last year you had guys like Cooper Kupp, Deebo Samuel, Cordell Patterson put on a crazy show where we didn't even expect this. So I would like to you guys know, along those standards, which player do you guys think will have a similar breakout year to those guys? And Flu, I'm gonna give you some time to think about it. Ben, looks like you ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on ahead and say it. I think breakout star next year gonna be Jalen Hurts.
Dub's happy. Dub's happy.
Because they don't have to depend on Jalen Reagor out there dropping passes, Whiteside dropping passes. Devontae Smith go be the number 2 there, and they got AJ Brown's the receiver 1. And I think Jalen Hurts he's gonna do his thing out there. I think he goes have like 25 touchdowns. Well, I say 20. I say 20 touchdowns.
Rushing and TD or just passing? I mean, rushing and passing or just passing?
Yeah. Rushing and passing. I think he's gonna be better passing the ball too. So my breakout.
He gonna have 40 touchdowns total?
Nah.
Yo, you crazy. Yo, Ben, we're crazy,
Ben, I love that answer, bro.
Don't surprise people, man.
That's right. Tegan?
All right. I got one offensive player and I got one defensive player. First defensive player is going to be Patrick Surtain from the Broncos. He going to be solidify as like a top 3 corner. 2. Yes. And then for my offensive player, I think this running back's about to go off, coming off of injury, J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, a good one.
That's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Trent?
From on the defensive side of the ball, I'm going to say Javon Holland. I already think he's a top 10 safety in the league already. And
That's
I think he probably, after this season, he probably emerged in the top 5. The way he plays, the IQ, with ability, shit's ridiculous. And then my offensive, I'm going with Scary Terry. He's had like 8 QBs the past 2 years. Still been producing, doing as well. Then he just got Carson Wentz. Even though I'm not as high as Carson Wentz, but last year he threw for 27 TDs and 7 picks. So, I mean, you got an actual solid QB with him. I could see Terry getting like 1,100 yards receiving, to be honest with you.
Yo, Zay, what are you talking about? I said your name. You didn't hear me? That's crazy, Zay. Yo, don't be like that.
Bro, he trying to out light skin you. You know, Zay, he light skinned too.
He said out light
skin me.
Yeah, Zay act like that too. He like a light skinned Pomeranian, one of them little dogs with the hoodie on.
Do I act light skinned? I don't think I act light skinned. Be real.
Do you be texting bitches laying on your stomach with your feet in there? Because if you do that, you light skinned, my friend.
Never. Maybe in middle school. But not after high school, I promise you, bro. I swear to God, bro. Bama, who's your little sleeper, Joel?
You know, y'all gonna be mad. I'm going down the train though, and this one for Zay too, bro. Top 3. You know what I'm saying? You finna really do the damn thing. And I'll probably say, really though, my breakout player for defense, I'm gonna say Quentin Williams.
That's not a bad pick.
Extra year up under that D coordinator they got up under there. I feel like he bust out his pause. Oh my gosh, I feel like he was rare good his rookie year. Kind of dwindled down. I feel like this next year he finna get back to what we thought he was gonna be, because I feel like with Quentin Williams, we thought he was supposed to be of that, like, not AD, but of that cloth. You know what I mean? And I feel like he kind of fell short of that last year. So I think he should get back on track this year.
All right. Fluent, talk to me.
I think, I don't want to do the easy picks, because I think the easy picks would be like QBs, right? Davis Mills, Trevor Lawrence. I think those guys are going to have significantly better years. Defensively, I'll get to the offensive one in a second. Defensively, I like this guy in Indianapolis. What is it? Kwity Paye? Is it edge rusher?
Yeah.
He's quick, bro. I think he's gonna break out on defense. And then on offense, I think Ben's gonna like this one. Because of his quarterback. I think Jared Jeudy has a big year in Denver, because we know that Wilson likes to find, what he did for Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. I think Jared Judy's going to be the one that benefits the most there in Denver.
Don't sleep on Courtland Sutton.
I'm not. Listen.
Yeah. He might benefit from having another good wide receiver.
Jerry Jeudy more in a make it or break it season. You gotta remember, he was first round draft pick, kind of didn't live up to what he was supposed to be.
Sounds like Tua.
Wow.
You just be nasty with that nasty ass Texas A&M shirt on.
Sounds familiar.
Bing bong.
But besides the Tua comment, but I think Jerry Jeudy is in a make it or break it year though. So I mean, that's pretty good.
I think he's gonna break it.
Yeah, I for sure think he's gonna break it.
And it's like, I think he's good, but it's like I don't think like he's one of those guys in the league. I just don't. Like I just don't see it.
But having to do like
his quarterback, quarterbacks are important.
Yeah,
quarterbacks are important.
No, you're right.
This is by far the best quarterback he's had.
His route running is too ridiculous for him to like.
Right.
Like, bro, he's gonna have a good season this year, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll see, man. I'm not really convinced on Jerry Jeudy yet.
We're about to find out.
He got to refine some of his skills catching, get his routes a little bit more crispier, but he'll be all right. Maybe he might not be a number one receiver, but I think he'll be we even going into positionless football. All of this number one receiver talk, that shit low key going out the window. It's going to get to a point to where I feel like he on a team to where they're going to distribute the ball, got a better quarterback that know what to do with all of those weapons. And Jerry Jeudy go kind of be in a position where he could just succeed. It's really going to be no pressure because you got a veteran quarterback that's going to make sure you are all in your right where you need to be at. You know what I mean? So that takes a stress. That takes a lot of stress off of young players like that. Somebody that's out there that's kind of like a coach on the field. So I think he's going to fare pretty well over there with Russ.
Russ has the ability to throw him open. So those times when, he might have, as Bamo say, maybe his route running or whatever. I think he's a great route runner, but it wasn't as crisp as it should be, or he wasn't in the right position. Russell Wilson's a smart enough quarterback that he will throw him open, and that will add to his game. And when he does make a mistake, well, shit, if Russell Wilson pulls me aside and said, hey, man, I need you to do this and this, he's going to listen to him a lot more than he's going to listen to Teddy Bridgewater, right? You got Russell Wilson. You're going to listen to him. So this is, again, when we say breakout, just think about what do you have, 500, 450 yards last year? Like he has the biggest opportunity.
He probably going to break 1,000.
Yeah. So if he goes 1,200 yards, that's 800 yards more than last year.
I don't think he's going to hit 1,200. I think he's going to hit probably like 900 to 1,000. I really think he's going to hit 900
happy with that.
Yeah, we'll see.
He'll get more than that. It's just this type of football we playing, bro. Like, he's going to get way more than that. I think he'll probably get 12 easy. It's just too common for receivers to break 1,000 now in football anyway. It's not saying that it's bad, but it's like a lot of rule changes to where you can't play bump and run no more. You got to give them 5 yards of free releases, and these dudes turning into more and more of these dudes like route demons. Like they really tough covers, bro. And then you got these young innovative coaches coming up in the NFL running these crazy plays where they stacked and one dude run here, this dude pick. It's almost going to be super easy. And now you got a quarterback that's going to be able to see all of that stuff that's going on. Hell, he even going to call some of those plays throughout the game. So, it should be pretty easy for him to get 1,200, especially, if they focusing on him, you know what I mean? Like, all he got to do is pretty much just show up, man. Show up, run his routes, make sure he catch the ball. He'll be all right.
We shall see. I actually have to say something, actually. I think Fluent and you guys are going to like this. It's kind of a walk back. I don't even want to say it. But I'm going to say it because I was watching some film on YouTube and everything. I was watching this guy that maybe I was a little bit too hard on. That dude really is a very versatile type of player. And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, you know what? Maybe I was talking too much shit. So yeah, Cooper Kupp, bro, like, I was watching some videos on Cooper Kupp, and I'm like, yo. And it's not the threat from the outside. Everything that I've said was right. But his versatility on him being that run blocker, him creating matchup issues for the CDs and everything like that. And yo, that dude is smart as fuck.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Bro, that dude is smarter than a motherfucker. So, listen, I gotta lay off my little Cooper Kupp little bias take, and I'm gonna just let that die down a little bit.
I'm proud of you, Doug. I'm for
growth.
real. I'm proud of you,
Character
bro.
growth.
Now you see what I was talking, because I was trying to tell you, bro. I hated Cooper Kupp too. I was like, bro, there's no way a white boy is the best receiver in the league until I kept watching that tape.
He's not the best receiver in the
He's
league.
not the best receiver in the league.
But I'm not gonna
I'm not
say
sure he was.
he's top 10.
He a part of that pool.
He could be top 1 that season. He ain't top 5.
He top 5. Y'all tripping.
He top 5. He was the best receiver last year.
Yeah, but he not top. In general, he not top 5.
Triple Cup alone got him top 5.
Yo, I'm not gonna say top 5, but
Yeah, y'all tripping.
Julian Edelman has him top 3.
Right.
A lot of people got him. Pac-Man Jones got him top 3. I mean, it's a lot of players up there. I mean, you got Fred T, Ryan Clark. All of them dudes got him up there. His peers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got him up there.
Nah, he's ridiculous.
6'3", 215, 220.
It's just, yo, when I look at Jettas, when I look at Adams, D-Hop, Tyreek Hill.
Well, but hold on, you can't count D-Hop anymore. He cheated.
I'm counting D-Hop. I don't care. I'm counting D-Hop.
Yeah, you still gotta count him.
I'm counting D-Hop, bro. So yeah, bro. There you go. You guys got a little walk back from me. I hope you guys are happy. Appreciate you.
Bro, who winning between Bama and Texas A&M, bro? We finna beat their ass by 40.
Yeah, Houston.
Houston.
My
money's on Houston.
Go Cougs. Fuck them.
My money's on Houston.
So last week we was talking, right? We was talking about AJ Green and his little breakdown videos.
Yeah.
Whose fault was it? Was it Kyler Murray's fault, or was it AJ's Green fault why he didn't catch that ball? So you guys right now. Oh wait, I gotta set this up though. We're gonna do a little
film room
action on Players Choice Gridiron with your usual suspects, and walk through what was happening. I'm about to get it right now. Let me see.
Like it. You need some transition music? If you... I'm gonna get you the Jeopardy one for next week. I promise.
Jeopardy one? Don't do that.
While we're waiting for you.
Oh no, we're ready.
Oh, we're ready,
baby. We work fast, baby. We work fast and we work hard. That's how we do things over here.
That's professional.
We don't waste no time.
We don't waste no time, baby.
When I sit here and see a chick, by 3 days, I'm like, yo, what we doing? You playing or you staying? If you playing, we playing. And if you staying, I'm not staying. So
well, you sound like you been listening to some Mac Dre. It's either she with it or she ain't. Real, one of the two, baby. What you gonna do?
I'm just saying. All right, so we got everybody. We got the play lined up right here. I'm about to press play. Everybody watching on Gridiron right now?
Yeah.
I am.
I'm about to play it right now. Got Kyler Murray over there. AJ Green not even looking, bro. And I don't even know what the hell he was doing. They go out and play it in slow-mo.
But that's easily AJ Green's fault, bro.
Yeah, it's AJ's.
He didn't get his head around.
Hold on. Time out.
Put it in slow-mo if you can.
No. There's about to be a slow-mo right now.
Yeah, okay. While the slow-mo's loading up, the fact that all of you are so quick to say that's AJ Green's fault when none of you, and I'm not saying it's not his fault. What I'm saying is when none of you know the play call is ridiculous. So if
what's the play call? Walk through it right now.
If the play call was for him to throw to the strong side where there was 3 receivers and AJ Green wasn't involved in that play, that's why he looks like he's blocking. At first I thought he was turning inside and Murray throws it outside, and then after I watched it a few more times, he's blocking, which tells me he thought the ball wasn't even coming in his direction.
So they're in trips on the left side. And
they're trips left, and he's blocking.
Christian Kirk low-key could be open too.
He's
you watch him.
Side.
You don't know. Listen, by the look of it, it looks like, hey, it's a design play for him. He absolutely go back shoulder. Absolutely. I'm just saying the fact that he goes up, a veteran guy like him goes up and blocks, makes me.
It can be a mental mistake. It's still his fault, though.
Sure, it could be, but you don't know for sure. You don't know. You don't know.
I don't know, bro.
Were you in the huddle? You know their playbook? Then you don't know for sure.
I don't even love the call, to be honest.
I think
The call. I mean, look.
That's a whole other conversation.
I press pause right here. Right. See
Look
right
at
here.
Christian Kirk.
Everybody's open. You got Christian Kirk
coming.
Christian
Look at
Kirk's
Christian
wide
Kirk.
the fuck open.
That drag route.
Christian Kirk ain't that
right over
open,
middle.
though.
That might be the play that he was thinking, right?
Kyler can make that throw though.
But
that's NFL open.
You might have to jump and make that throw.
But the throw to AJ Green was, I mean, that was perfect for
bullet.
him too. But that was perfect. AJ Green, a big body guy, bro. He's catching that, bro.
Go forward a couple seconds. Watch Kyler how he reacts to the pressure. Just a couple seconds after the throw.
Why would we play it?
Try to see if he got hit.
He does get. He's on the ground.
He almost he gets it.
But it looked like he was just throwing it back.
Yeah, he bends over right as soon as he throws it.
Yeah, but it was just like he was just throwing it backside fade. Yeah. I just think.
No, that's what he's throwing. AJ Green looks like he's expecting it to go to Kirk. Like I said, he's blocking for him. I don't know why he's blocking out there, but whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like
both share blame.
I guess.
By the looks,
it could just be a miscommunication.
I was gonna say by the quickness that Murray makes the decision, it's easy to say, oh, that was the play the whole time. It was going to Green, and Green should have known.
Well, I mean, there was.
Listen, Green was new to the offense, so maybe he did make a mistake.
Well, the Packers blitzed, right? The Packers blitzed, so he didn't really have enough time. His running back does a little block right there, so he's like, "Serious, I gotta throw the ball out." This is a ball that AJ Green, bro, like this dude makes his money for his own entire career of doing shit like this.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here like, even at his older age, he can still make plays like that. I've seen him do that this year. So I'm like, I really think.
But I still think.
So this is
right there where you pause it. Like that looks like a touchdown to Kirk, though.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it could be.
And that go back to him. What I say, he don't fully read defenses. He always telegraph. He always go But so this is what I'm finna say about this though, right here. That's why I say one thing you got to factor in is his youth. A lot of veteran quarterbacks, they would have made sure that AJ Green knew what was up. Whether they would have said, "Hey," they would have given something. They would have gave him a hand signal to let him know, like, "Hey, I'm coming that way." That's why when you see after the play, he got his hand up. It's like, shit, why you ain't tell me something? Because a lot of the times in the NFL, them boys do freestyle out there because the defenses are so good and they pretty much game plan against your whole script. So you got a freestyle out there with some hot routes. That pretty much was a hot route situation. I don't think he just really told him, man. Like, I mean, he's still young. You
hear quarterbacks and receivers who are in sync. Right, like I think it was Kelsey and Mahomes, where he's like, look, he was running an option route. He saw the defense was doing this, so he cut it in the middle, or he went outside. I forget what the play was, the playoffs last year. And Mahomes just knew, like, because we both saw the same thing in the defense, he was going to do this.
Yeah, they look at each other. They have moments in there where they got connections like that. They'll just look at each other. You'll see is like, oh, okay, I know. AJ Green just got there. You can't. That's unfair to expect him to have that type of communication with Kyler Murray. He had just got there. But I would expect that more so with D-Hop.
That play was probably broken up in the huddle, so they probably should have seen something though. Like you're not finna just run them damn fade and then start blocking. Bro, that's some dumb shit. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, we're attacking AJ Green and he got all the blame. But he's new to their system, so that could be he could have got the play wrong. I'm not saying that's not possible.
I mean, it's the playoffs.
He's also a veteran receiver. And the job of the quarterback is to make sure everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing and is put in the right position. So the fact that you see him go out and he's not even thinking the ball's coming at him, he starts blocking. Like, what did he think it was a running play? Like, was he
that's why I think it's a mental mistake because he looked like he caught the ball. He's throwing it backside fade. Yeah. So I just see like you probably just messed up.
You never heard of a quarterback calling a play and then they think it's something else and they call the wrong play?
I mean,
you never had a quarterback call the wrong play?
For the simple fact that him pulling that high school BS just because he saw a single receiver over there didn't go through his full progression. Y'all understand he getting blitzed, but you got Ertz right here. Ertz was having a that game too. Then you got Kirk going across the middle. It's like, bro, why you didn't take a look at your first? Because I'm pretty sure when they run trips, at least when I used to play, the coach said that you better look to that trip side first. You better peek that first. You feel me? Unless it was D-Hop over there solo. Now, if it was D-Hop over there solo, the NFL is a game of matchups. But the fact that it's AJ Green over there, he new to the team, and you had trips at the bottom of the screen down there, and he didn't even take a look at that. And it looked like they was all in man to man. I wish we could go back to it. It looked like they was all in man to man, bro. So you had a tight end that was having a day. You don't even look at him in the crowd.
He wasn't close to being open.
That's insane.
Let me ask you something, Trent. Given Houston's playbook, maybe you can go back.
Not old.
I think AJ Green.
Go back to high school. When there's listen, I'm with Bama. Unless it was our number one kind of receiver out on there, and he was playing man on man, the first option was to look to the trip side. I mean, is that something that you're familiar with, or do you see more that it's to the single receiver?
I see what Colin usually like. If it's trips on side, if it's trips on like left side, it's like a backside receiver. It's a 1-on-1, and you think he can win it, you're gonna throw the backside fade no matter what. You're gonna throw it.
Okay.
So like that's just me. So, and plus, I'll probably say you look at the trips more side if you're like, there was hella. How far was they to the touchdown?
And that was cover zero.
That's like the 10-yard line. It's like the 10-yard line. You probably look at the trip side more. You're at like the 30, 35. But they right at the goal line. Plus, they blitzing. They got the fade right there. I just think he just messed up.
Okay. Like, the thing is, there's no question. Kyler looks at him and throws right away. Like, he had no, like, that's exactly what he was doing. So.
Because go back to the video. You look at Zach Ertz's route, that shit not open.
Yeah, it's a curve.
You look at the other dude, his not open. Christian Kirk, he might be.
That kind of is.
You got put really in front of him.
He boxed out. I wish we had the all 22 because that's what tight ends run down.
Do you have the other view?
Nah, you can't get that unless
he wasn't going to be able to get that.
I'm not gonna lie. Number 26
Darnell
is
Savage
right
was
there.
going to get that.
Yeah,
he was going to
right
get that.
there with Christian Kirk, like right next to him, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, if he threw it to that tight end and just put it on him right there, that's a catch, bro.
Even
that's a big body, bro. He not getting around.
He could have done that.
And if you see the DB, if you look at the DB already catching him as it is. So you can already tell he bracing himself for impact. All he had to do was just really put that on the tight end. I mean, I know I got to see I wish I could see like what I could see what Kyler see, because based off of that man up here, down here, that's diving at his legs, I'm pretty sure that's who scared the fuck out of him. And that's why he just instantly went right there. Mm-hmm. But for real though, if I'm taking matchups, bro, this DB scared shitless right here, Zach Ertz. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. He was having a day.
But to go off of that, Bama, AJ Green was coming up big for this whole entire drive. He came up with some big plays on this whole drive. I remember watching that game. So him leaning on AJ Green is not that far-fetched when he was a big part of the reason why they made it to that spot. AJ Green was having a pretty good drive. I do remember.
I keep saying, look at this slant. Like Darnell Savage is like not right beat. Like that nigga can break up.
He's right parallel with him.
Where I'm caught up at is he's blocking though. So that means like Kyler didn't communicate. Okay, so this is what I say. In the NFL, when people don't know where they're going, that's on the quarterback, man. He's supposed to he's the only person on the field with a microphone in his helmet, dog. Like, so that's on him. Like, they give him the play. I understand he got 15 seconds before the mic go out, bro. But they pretty much telling you everything that's going on. And the Cardinals is not a huddle-up team. So it's unfair to say, like, oh, bro, he should have known all that in the huddle. I doubt it. And they was probably, like, in that 2-minute hurry-up offense. So this was probably on Kyler not fully communicating the play, man, like, to him. Like, hey, I'm coming to you. I see it. You see it. Hey, we see it. Let's go. Like, I don't know. Like,
the quarterback, listen, the quarterback gets all the praise when they win and all the blame when they lose for a reason. He's like the point guard on there. He needs to make sure everybody's in the right position and knows what they're doing. So if someone doesn't know what they're doing, some of that does come back on the quarterback.
All right. You know,
if he was a rookie QB, if he was a rookie wide receiver, excuse me, I'd be like, okay, cool, right? Yeah. But it's AJ Green, like, man.
Even vets can make mistakes.
No, I'm not saying that's why I didn't say. I just said, damn, like for him to make that, that's tough.
But a mistake with a vet is more so, hey man, you supposed to run a dig, but you ran a post. That's rare, especially a receiver. Like, to be blocking and the ball was going in. Come on, man, Trent, come on, be real, Trent. You finna be blocking when the ball is in the air.
Exactly. It's super.
That's
rare.
how I know it's. That's how I know it's miscommunication.
It's super rare, but you can look at it both sides though. So like, you just have to agree, disagree. Like, so like, you can look at it, be like, oh, Kyler messed up. He didn't probably fully communicate, or you'd be like, oh, AJ Green just messed up on that play.
Where? All right. Guess we'll all agree to disagree. That was nice though. We're gonna come with more plays. Maybe we'll run back Seattle throwing an interception in the Super Bowl.
Oh no!
No. I thought about. I started typing it too on the little search bar, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let these guys live today.
There's plenty of Jalen Hurts interceptions we can go through.
Oh, and I wouldn't be mad because I know what I have. Ben, I appreciate you.
Best running back in the NFL. That's what you got.
Adrian.
Yeah, if that play was Jalen Hurts, he's running that right up the middle for a touchdown.
Oh, gone. He breaking like 7 tackles, everything, stiff arm and all of it, and he go get up in the end zone and like
Cam Newton.
Yeah, he gonna do whatever, dog. Just know he not throwing it. That ball wouldn't have went in the air unless he would have fumbled. That was the only way that ball was going in the air.
So now we're gonna get into our next topic. Who is gonna have a better season? Wait. Let me see the topic again. Because this is serious. Who will have the better year? Joe Burrow versus the field. This is a new topic that we're gonna be doing on.
It's the field.
Yeah. This new topic we're gonna be doing where we're gonna make our little predictions on who is gonna have the better year, this player or a list of other players, and we gonna go which is which. So, Joe Burrow versus Matthew Stafford. I'm gonna go with Fluent.
Joe Burrow.
Figured. Bama.
That's tough. I might go with Matty Ice. I feel like Bengals was just more luck of the draw, man.
He didn't say Matt Ryan. He said Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Oh, Matthew Stafford, Matty Ice now?
Matty Ice is Matt Ryan.
No. I'm not. I don't know why I said Matty Ice. Just talking about Matthew Stafford.
Okay.
He's Midford. Matthew Midford.
That's messed up.
Trent.
I'm gonna say Stafford.
Tegan. Sorry.
Stafford.
Stash.
Ben.
I'm going Stafford.
Justin Herbert. Fluent.
I'm gonna go Herbert.
Bama.
They pretty much the same, bro. Honestly, they just do it different ways. I'll probably go with Joe Burrow right there. I don't know. Burrow.
Trent.
I'll say Herbert.
Tegan.
Herbert.
Ben.
Herbert.
You already know what Ben's saying.
Yes, sir. Josh Allen. Fluent.
Oh.
Josh Allen.
Bama.
Josh Allen.
Trent.
Josh Allen.
Tegan.
Josh Allen.
Ben.
Josh Allen.
All right, hold on. Wait, I gotta stop y'all. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really think Joe Burrow gonna have a better year than Josh Allen.
Bro,
I really do think so.
Just keep going.
Like we'll talk about this after, but I really do think
Top
so,
3
bro.
Josh Allen.
Bro, I mean, we'll talk about it.
Hold on. No, we're not gonna hold on. So you think Joe Burrow is gonna have a better year than Josh Allen, but Matthew Stafford is gonna have a better year than Joe Burrow? So you think Matthew Stafford's gonna be like a top 2 quarterback in the league?
I don't know. I don't know about Matthew Stafford. I'm looking at Josh Allen, right?
Didn't you pick Matthew Stafford over Joe Burrow?
Yeah. No, I didn't pick anybody. I didn't pick anybody.
Okay, so let's ask you: Joe Burrow or Matthew Stafford?
Shit. I don't know, honestly.
You got to answer. You can't. This is a show. If you don't want to answer, you can't be on the show. What's your answer?
I don't know. Let him know, Fluent.
That's fire. It's tough. I'll stay with Matthew Stafford because I do think that they could make the Super Bowl again.
Okay, so you're picking Matthew Stafford over Joe Burrow over Josh Allen. So you've got Matthew Stafford ahead of Joe Burrow and.
Well, this isn't a quarterback ranking. This is who I'm thinking of predictions who's gonna have.
Yeah, but if you're picking Matthew Stafford over Burrow over Allen, then
So
it is
this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I don't judge it like that. Me judging it, me saying that this guy can have a better year than this guy, it's not me saying that this guy's better than this guy. I just think he's gonna have a better year. It's like fantasy football. I'm not picking this guy because he's better. I'm picking him because I think he could produce the most.
So you believe Matthew Stafford is gonna have a better year than Joe Burrow and Josh Allen?
No, that's that simple question too.
Because that's what you just said.
Yes, I'll say
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I'll say yes.
Wow.
Allen Robinson, they're gonna have Cam Akers there with Henderson, have a nice little running back committee. I like the pieces that's on his team. I like the pieces on Joe Burrow's team. It's just Josh Allen. What's up with Josh Allen? He lost that head coach that helped make him to what he is now. And
The ball.
the ball, yeah. And I really think that teams is probably gonna start keying in on him and start figuring him out. That's my own personal opinion. It's not to support that. It doesn't really have that good of a run game to help him out with that. So, again, we'll just have to see. But I really think Josh Allen is going to struggle this year. And that's why I'm kind of staying away from him in fantasy, too.
Yo, Doug, you're wilding, bro. I'm not.
How's he gonna struggle?
I just told you.
It ain't ridiculous. It ain't ridiculous.
He
for
lost
him to
the
say
ball.
that, though.
He lost the ball. On top of that, he doesn't have a really good run game to lean on as well. And if they just start keying in on Stephon Diggs and able to limit him, it's like
You got Gabriel Davis and Jameson.
They just got baby Kupp. They just got baby
Dawson
Kupp.
Knox.
Like that's the Cook is not his brother though. Like he's more. That's why I say. That's why I say I hate he got the same last name, bro. Because he's more of a scat back. That's where he's gonna thrive at. That's why he thrives so much at Georgia. But with Josh Allen, I see what Doug's saying because if you look at Josh Allen coming into the league, he was not like just a dissecting quarterback. He just had a strong arm where he played at Wyoming and they chunked the ball deep every play. Same thing with the ball dialed up for him. If you think the NFL just not going just you chunking the ball deep every play, that's James Winston.
But that's when he was looking like a bust. Now he has a top 3 receiver.
That was from his offensive coordinator though.
Why do you all assume that his new offensive coordinator isn't going to throw in new wrinkles and it's going to be better? Why is it immediately worse?
Because at the end of the day, when you got something going with a coach that already speak to you and that's already like tapped into where it need to be, it's a chemistry thing. Like that's one thing about the NFL too that people like overlook. Like, yeah, it's cool to say like, oh yeah, they get paid millions of dollars and you should be able to find this with another coach. But it's hard to find that chemistry too. Like you just even spoke with Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey. They looked at each other and that's what got them a first down. Like that's chemistry that you don't want to.
Allen has that with Diggs.
If you look in the playoff game, it looked like he had it with Gabriel Davis over Diggs.
I mean, yeah, because they game plan. Come on,
come on, man. Don't do this. Don't do. You don't think they game plan for Travis Kelsey?
What you mean? What are you talking about?
You don't think they game plan for Travis Kelsey?
And the Chiefs
got a way to get his boy involved.
But they said we're not going to let Diggs beat us. And Josh Allen and their OC was smart enough to say, hey, you know what? You're gonna try to not let Diggs beat you. No problem. We're just gonna let Davis go off.
Like literally, like what are we doing?
What's easy? They made it easy.
Like, what are we doing?
Davis came up big.
I understand.
What are we doing? There's a reason why Gabriel Davis went off. Like
you still affect the game more, even when they try to stop it. So it's almost like well, what they do. He was supposed to still feed the ball to Diggs. And hear me out real quick. So since they don't run the ball, running the ball essentially does that. Takes the heart and soul about the defense. So when you still able to connect with your key weapon, what they try to take away from you, that's snatching the heart and soul from the defense. That's why when the Chiefs on the field, that's why it's just like so gut-wrenching. Same thing with the Bengals. Because you know he finna go to Chase, you know he finna go to Kelsey, and you doing everything in your power to stop it, but guess what? They still give him the ball some way.
Well, Kelsey had Tyreek
magically happen. Whatever you want to key into there, he still figures out a way in crunch time to get his boy the ball, man. Like in situations like that where you just rely on your passing game, it can't be no games to where your boy only got 2 receptions and only 7 yards, dog. It's going.
But when your other boy going crazy, having 4 touchdowns, that don't matter. Like, what are we talking about here? Why we acting like Travis Kelsey don't got Tyreek Hill? And that's why he be getting like, what we doing? Like Stephon Diggs is clearly the best weapon on that on the Bills.
Yes, and for him being the best weapon for y'all to sit there and get like those 2 receptions, that's just
let's
nasty,
look at Josh Allen. Let's look at Josh Allen, the Bills schedule, right? The Rams. Game 1. Trash.
I ain't, my schedule kind of nasty. I ain't
Tennessee Titans. Good defense. Miami Dolphins. Good defense. Baltimore Ravens. Good defense.
They lose.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Still a good defense. Kansas City, we'll see how they come along. Green Bay Packers. Yo, stop saying with that trash shit. Green Bay Packers. New York Jets. Minnesota, I almost said Timberwolves.
Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings.
Timberwolves.
Cleveland Browns. Detroit Lions. New England Patriots. Jets, Miami, Chicago, Bengals, Patriots. They have a pretty tough schedule, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm changing my rankings for Josh Allen, but I do expect him and the Bills on offense to struggle a bit. I really do think that.
What though? Why would they struggle though? Like,
to say that Joe Burrow is gonna have a better year and Matthew Stafford gonna have a better year.
Matthew Stafford and I mean, I guess, but like,
I just wanted to be clear. You were saying Matthew because that means Matthew Stafford's gonna be a top 3 quarterback this year.
My rankings don't change like that though, Fluent. That's not how I look at it. I just
from a production standpoint.
Oh, possibly yes.
They say that the playoffs, how the playoffs go for every 7 teams that make it, the new 7 makes it the following year. So, with that being said, we can't just sit here and think all those teams that made the playoffs last year go make it again. Some way, somehow, whether it's injuries, knock on wood, I don't hope nobody get hurt, but it's going to be something in there that shakes it up to where those teams don't make it again and they struggle. It's not really ridiculous.
They don't have a.
Who's winning the AFC East then?
Who
would win instead of the Bills in the AFC East?
Maybe the Patriots.
Bro, don't do this. Don't do
Patriots,
Don't
bro.
do this. Don't do this.
You know it's the Dolphins.
The fucking Dolphins. Stop playing with me. Stop, bro. I'm not finna go. I'm not just finna go into a soliloquy about this, bro. Like, put some respect on his name, because it's just getting gross in this. What did he do to warrant this hate, bro? Like,
wait, put some respect on who name?
My boy did nothing. He did nothing to y'all.
But he hasn't done nothing.
Bro, he had a weak overseer. Like, I don't, like I said, bro. If you gotta come into work and your boss tell you, like, hey, bro, you know I'm trying to get rid of your ass, right? And then he just walk by like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, still get these papers out though. Still do your job. Don't, we not finna do this.
Ever since Tyreek Hill was going to the Dolphins, Tua got the most hate. Getting the most
for no reason.
Yeah, as soon as Tyreek Hill goes there, Tua gonna make him trip.
Patriots good. Patriots gonna win it. Patriots good. If the Bills can't, Patriots good. I got faith in Bills.
Patriots got no weapons.
For sure. You know what? Let's go with the Jets.
They do got weapons. I just don't believe. I just don't believe in.
Why not the Jets?
It's Bill Belichick. He could make magic happen.
You could say that with the
This is what he does. He makes magic happen, bro.
Well, if you're saying the Patriots, the Dolphins, well, why not the Jets?
But
it's like Bills.
Let's get back.
All right.
Let's get back.
Where were we? How many do we have to go? Like 20?
Aaron Rodgers. Nah, not too much. Aaron Rodgers.
Joe Burrow.
What?
Joe Burrow.
Oh my God.
Joe Rodgers is done.
Hell yeah, Joe Burrow.
Got nobody to throw to. He stinks.
Yeah.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. Move on, please.
Over Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
They're not saying
he
who's
didn't
the better
ball more than
quarterback.
Joe Burrow last
Who's
year.
going to produce more?
You said what?
He didn't produce more than Joe Burrow last year.
Stop it. Don't do that. He was not better than Joe Burrow.
I mean,
not better. We're not talking about better.
Joe Burrow, it don't matter. That don't mean nothing. He's not
and
better.
Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl, and he didn't lose to the Niners 4 times in a row.
That don't mean nothing. He's not. No, they're not close. Let's not do that, please. Move on, please. They're not close at all.
Not who's better. It's who's gonna have better stats. That's the question.
Even if they're better stats, shit, A-Rod.
You can't disrespect the back-to-back MVP.
I think y'all just go. Y'all think A-Rod is like the overall better player. Like he just
Joe Burrow had a better completion percentage, threw for more yards.
Completion percentage. Come on, bro. Come on, let's not do that. Come on.
Tegan, who you got?
Talking about stats.
Aaron, the back-to-back MVP Rodgers.
I'm not hearing that, bro. Like,
Ben?
Y'all know what Aaron Rodgers, man.
Oh, please.
I'm not mad at what they saying though. Like I don't know why y'all think it's ridiculous.
I
don't know why y'all think this is ridiculous.
Dub, they just got bro. From what's his name in the draft. That's like North Dakota State. He like 6'4".
Christian Watson.
He's gonna be a beast. Like, bro, like, what do we do? They still got Aaron. They still got
Sammy
Aaron
Watkins,
Jones, AJ
Amari
Dillon,
Rodgers.
and it's still Aaron Rodgers. Like,
But when we look at Joe Burrow and the team he has, right? They revamped their offensive line. They got.
Are you thinking Aaron Rodgers has better weapons than Joe Burrow?
No,
he doesn't. So
when
you
we're
got
talking
T.
about
Higgins.
production, he outproduced him, and Rodgers had Devontae Adams last year. And that's all we're talking about. We're not saying he's better. Just remember the question. He's not saying he's better. He's saying who's going to put up better numbers. Burrow put up better numbers last year. Went to the Super Bowl last year. So he had a better season than your back-to-back MVP.
He ain't have a better season then.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
How did he have a better season?
Absolutely. What are we talking about?
How didn't he have a better season?
What are we talking about? Just because they went what?
Yes,
that's what you play the game for.
And went to the Super Bowl.
You said what? Hold on.
That's not a better season.
So let me get this straight. You said Joe Burrow got better stats than Aaron Rodgers last year. Is that what y'all saying?
Yeah, he had a better season.
He did.
He had the better season last year.
70.4 completion percentage, 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and he went to the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers had 41,
37 TDs and 4 picks.
I understand that 68% completed,
and did not go to the Super Bowl,
and did not go to them. Lost to the same team 4 times, where he did not score no touchdowns.
Hold on,
he had no touchdowns or no picks.
You play to win the game. You play to win the game,
bro. He did not have no better seat. So what? So if you're saying that, then where would Joe Burrow rank as his top QBs this season? Then
we're not ranking.
I'm just asking y'all.
Talking about season.
He's going to be below
Joe
Rodgers
Burrow
by a lot,
like
but that's
7,
not the point.
8, something like that.
Who had the better season?
Still had a better season.
You're getting it.
I'm not getting the question wrong. I know what they talk about. I just asked some question about last year, bro.
Well, we did our QB rankings. I think we all have Aaron Rodgers over Joe Burrow.
Of course,
but it's just who's going to have the better season. That's all.
I'm still gonna go.
That's what the question is.
That's why this question is
unique. Pick. Okay.
That's why the question is unique.
I'm gonna say A-Rod because he's the way better quarterback, and I'll trust more than him having a better season. And I can still see him doing that with other weapons. I know he lost the best receiver in the league, but I'm still gonna put my faith in Aaron Rodgers and how his QB ability is. So why would I not pick him over Joe Burrow?
Okay. Have faith.
That's fine. Have
faith.
Tom Brady.
Ooh. Oh hell no, Tom Brady. Come on, man.
I
don't think you're allowed to pick over Tom Brady. You're not.
Yeah, you shouldn't even just do that in there. Like you don't even just bring that name up. That was like bringing up Jordan back in
Joe
the
Burrow.
90s.
Shit, y'all picking Joe Burrow over A-Rod? You might as well pick him over Brady too.
But Brady had the better season, better than A-Rod last year too, though. What about that? That little MVP they gave A-Rod was just a little pity.
Brady should have been Brady should have been the MVP. I agree with
that. Brady 5,300 yards, led the league. 43 touchdowns, led the league.
I mean, 37 and 4 is ridiculous. And
I don't care. 37 and 4. You still lost to the same team 4 times though.
That don't matter. You talking about that's a regular season. That's a regular season award.
Is the amount of times
regular season matter. It's a regular season award. What are we talking about?
It's too safe. It's too safe. That's his problem.
What are we doing?
I think Bama's so hurt off of the whole he losing to the San Francisco 49ers because I remember when you first got on here, Bama.
Nah, I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing.
The ghost face killer.
And I don't give a damn.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. And so, he ended up being
he came to the dark side and he realized Aaron Rodgers is just a regular season. He's just a regular season.
It's emotions right now with Aaron Rodgers right now.
I'm still there with Rodgers. I'm still there.
He's good. I'm not saying that he's not great, but
yeah, he's a great regular season quarterback. He's fantastic.
Yeah, y'all talking about who had the best season.
Trent.
Had the better season. Tom Brady had a better season. He threw for 5,300 yards. That's 1,200 more and 43 touchdowns.
You can throw for more yards. Just because you throw for more yards don't make you better. Like James threw for 5K and he wasn't even a top 10.
Yeah, but he also threw 30 interceptions. So
I'm just saying. But y'all was saying at one point James was a top 10 quarterback and he threw for 5K.
He was possibly top 10.
Shit.
Yeah, that year he threw 5.
Hell no.
Let me ask you something.
No.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. So you don't care who throws for more yards or more touchdowns, who gets further in the playoffs. So what are you basing on someone having a better season if it's not yards, touchdowns, and wins?
I mean,
what are you basing? Because you eliminated all of those.
I told you they picked their favorite athlete.
Why? Because he had the ugliest girlfriend who dumped him? Like, what is it that you want to
look pretty, man?
How is he gonna look pretty? He didn't
flick it. All I gotta do is just flick the ball sidearm. That's not
he went
proper.
to the Super Bowl.
Horrible mechanics.
I don't mean
he went to the Super Bowl 11 years ago.
If you don't care about yards, touchdowns, or wins,
I'm saying just because you have more yards than somebody.
I didn't say it's better. Hold on. You said yards, touchdowns, and wins going for the play. Those don't matter. Then what matters?
I'm talking about the best season. That's what.
Yeah, the best season. So what dictates the best season if yards, touchdowns, and wins don't matter?
I did never say it didn't matter.
No, you did. You did.
No,
say
I
that.
didn't.
I don't
I
care
said,
that he threw for more yards.
I said just because you
I don't care that he threw for more touchdowns.
throw more yards,
I don't care that he made it to the Super Bowl. Don't try to back.
I don't care if they don't make it. I don't care because I don't make it.
If yards, touchdowns, and wins don't matter, what matters for having a better season?
It's because you go to the Super Bowl fluent. Don't make like what? How many quarterback? Like Ben Roethlisberger has went to the Super Bowl. He's never had a better season than anybody else.
You're not answering the question. If yards, touchdowns, and wins and going further in the playoffs don't matter, what makes you have a better season? Because you said
I never said that the whole thing.
Yes, you did.
I never said that was the whole
Absolutely
thing.
did.
No, I didn't.
You said I don't care about yards. You said I don't care about touchdowns. You said I don't care about making it to the Super Bowl.
I said
So what
I
makes
don't
him,
care
what
if you
gives
have
him
more
a better
yards than
season?
somebody. Floyd, ain't nobody say it. I didn't say all three of them. I didn't say all three of them.
You
I said I don't care if you have
you
more
did.
yards than somebody.
I said Burrow and Brady both threw for more yards. Brady threw for more touchdowns. They made it to the same whatever place, and Burrow made it to the Super Bowl. You said those things don't matter
Because that's after the season.
So what matters?
Like,
so okay, explain to me what gives you a better season.
That's postseason shit. Rex Grossman made it to the Super Bowl. Was he better than
I'm asking you. Just answer the question. What gives you a better season then? What criteria gives you a better season for you?
I mean, I'm not gonna say just because you went to the Super Bowl you had a better season. Like I'm looking at Aaron Rodgers shit, 244K, 37 and 4 picks. That's fucking amazing. I'm not going to say somebody who went to the Super Bowl just because they went to the Super Bowl makes sense.
And threw for more yards.
Okay.
And threw around the same touchdown.
I mean, they both lost. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers both
better
lost.
completion percentage.
You said, I mean, completion. How much we gonna win this completion percentage shit? Like how much?
I'm saying there's 4 things that you said were important. You brought up yards, touchdowns. And
it's 37 TDs and 4 picks. Not crazy like that. TD interception ratio. That's not wild.
Absolutely great. So why is that a better season than someone who threw for more yards, the same amount of touchdowns,
because the TD
went to the Super Bowl?
First of all, the TD interception ratio is ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
And hold on, what was A-Rod completion percentage this year? Because we keep bringing that shit up.
Why is that a better season?
You said what?
Why is that a better season?
You said what?
68,
you said 60?
68.
What was like Joe Burrow's and Tom Brady's?
70.
70 Joe Burrow.
2%?
2%, yeah.
Yeah. And then Tom Brady was 67.
So they lose like neck and neck.
But he also threw for 1,200 more yards and 9 more touchdowns.
I mean, yeah, but we won't put in.
I'm still waiting to hear your criteria for a better season.
Are we gonna put that in that too? Will team personnel too, and how the Bucks the offense not loaded too? That's why you do 5K.
Maybe that's why he had a better season. Sure, but I'm still waiting to hear why he had a better season.
Huh?
I'm still waiting to hear your criteria for why he had a better season.
I mean, I'm just saying 37-14, 37 TDs.
So that's the reason, because he had a 37.
I mean, yeah, and I think he's just a better quarterback. I don't think he had no better season. Just because you go to the Super Bowl don't make you a better quarterback than somebody or the better season.
He's a better quarterback.
Or not better season. Okay, not better quarterback. Better season. Like Ben Roethlisberger went to the Super Bowl twice. He have a better season.
So if Aaron Rodgers Ben Roethlisberger, y'all sleeping on Ben.
Ben Roethlisberger is mid. I'm not pleased.
No, don't do that, Big Ben. He is not mid.
That nigga is not mid. Can y'all please like stop it, bro? Like Ben Roethlisberger,
you're telling me Aaron Rodgers.
The years Ben Roethlisberger was at his best, they didn't win nothing.
Listen, you're telling me, hold on.
At his best, they won 2 Super Bowls.
That was not at his best. What are we talking about?
That was a peak.
Listen. Hold on.
What?
You're telling me if Aaron Rodgers had the exact same stats as he had and didn't make the playoffs, you would still say he had a better season because he was the MVP and 37-4, like you said. He had a better season than Brady and Burrow.
For sure, Burrow, yes. You can make the argument for Tom Brady more, but yes, Burrow, yes.
You would say he had a better season than the guy who went to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Then
yes, I will. Okay. I will. Just because you go to the Super Bowl and you have a good year, that don't just because you go to the Super Bowl don't make you have a better season than somebody, bro. But don't. I didn't see Rex Grossman and Ben Roethlisberger make the Super Bowl, bro. That don't make
I ain't gonna lie. It's been times where I had a good personal season. But I look side at them boys having fun with them championships. I love a good postseason,
All right, fellas. So we got to finish this. Oh, I think we were at Tom Brady Trent. I'm still waiting for Tom Brady versus Joe Burrow.
Oh, Brady.
Tegan.
Brady.
Ben.
Brady.
Fire. Dak Prescott.
Come on, man.
Fluent.
Who?
Dak Prescott.
Don't ask me that.
All right. Bama.
Joe Burrow. Sorry, if you need it for a clip.
No,
Joe
I
Burrow.
don't. I like
okay.
that
Actually-
answer better.
I'm gonna go Dak.
Bama, come on.
I'm gonna go Dak.
He's not even top 10.
Bama.
It's
Amari
not ridiculous. So if you want to go off last year,
Amari Cooper ain't there, bro.
he had 44, 49, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. That's not far off. That's not that far off. He had 46, 11, 34 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Now, I don't know how the Cowboys really just get amnesia and forget how to play football when the playoffs roll around. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. Like, I don't know. It's a toss-up, but I might go Dak right there.
Yo, you're wild. Trent.
Joe Burrow, bro. Please.
What's your answer?
Y'all hear me? Oh, I said Joe Burrow.
Tegan.
Joe Burrow is a wash.
Ben.
Literally.
Joe Burrow.
Kyler Murray. Last answer.
Damn, that's hard.
Fluent. Talk to me.
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Oh, damn. That easy?
Yeah.
Bama.
I'm with Fluent on
I have no faith with Kyler Murray.
Damn.
I'm gonna go Kyler. He got his roommate, college roommate, back again.
Yay.
Marquise Hollywood. So I'm gonna go Kyler. 4
Trent.
games, he get what you call back.
Trenton.
I'll say Burrow. It's close though.
Tegan.
Oh, it's Joe Burrow.
Ben.
Joe Burrow.
And that concludes our who's gonna have a better year.
I got nasty.
Yo.
Hey, can we please just quickly, because I saw someone in the comments say something, the guy who went to the Super Bowl had a better defense. Wasn't Green Bay's defense ranked like 13th or 14th? Why does everyone think Cincinnati wasn't ranked like 17th, 18th in defense? Like, there wasn't like some super Baltimore Ravens 85 Bears defense, guys. Like, go look it up. Like, you guys crazy. They're fucking crazy.
That's a fact. Topic 2. An hour into the
Topic
show.
2?
Nah, we did like 3 topics, but I didn't
Okay.
say topic 2. But this time I'm gonna say topic 2. Topic 2. Rank 'em. Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, Max Crosby, Joey Bosa, and Cameron Jordan. We need an order for all 6 of these guys. No, all 5 of these guys. 1 through 5.
Who was it again?
Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, Max Crosby, Joey Bosa, and Cameron Jordan. Ben, I'm going to start off with you.
Garrett's first. Second. Man. It's already in order. Garrett, Bosa, Crosby.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, Joey Bosa and Cameron Jordan. That order.
Tegan, you agree?
Yeah, I mean, when I started looking at it, I was like, damn, I think that's the order. You could honestly flip Crosby and the other Bosa brother, not Nick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, and it's no disrespect to Cameron Jordan. I think those guys are younger and have more explosion off the line.
Trent.
I'll probably say Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, Max Crosby, Joey Bosa. Cameron Jordan and Joey, but then Joey Bosa.
Bama.
Garrett and which one played for the Niners again? That's Nick. Okay. Garrett and Nick Bosa, 1A, 1B. Then 3 or 2 or 3, whatever, however you want to put it. I'm going to go Cam Jordan, then Crosby, but that's close. Close right there. They neck and neck too. And then last, I'll go Joey.
Fluent.
Yeah, I like the order already. Garrett, Nick, Crosby, Joey, Cameron. But I will say this: Joey stays fourth. I might have had Joey Bosa actually at fifth, but I have him fourth because I think this year too, they're not going to be able to double team him because Khalil Mack is there, and so he's going to have a good year. So that might move up at the end of the year. But right now, I think that's the right order.
Yeah, I think Crosby could low key jump to 2 if you go. If he honestly, as breakout player, he could break out with Chandler Jones on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get a lot of one-on-ones.
Yep.
Dang.
That's not ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
So wait, we was talking about this earlier. Who's better out of the two, Myles Garrett or Nick Bosa?
Myles Garrett.
Garrett.
I think it's Garrett, but it's close.
I just think Garrett does everything that Nick Bosa can do, but a little bit better.
Plus, he writes poetry.
Myles Garrett can still line up as a D type, but still do the same thing. Like Myles Garrett and TJ Watt is closer than Myles Garrett and Nick Bosa.
Nah, I think it's pretty close between the two.
Nah, because Nick, that's why I say Nick Bosa had 15 and a half sacks. Myles Garrett had 16. Nick Bosa had 40 solo tackles. Myles Garrett had 33. He had four forced fumbles. Myles Garrett had 1. So they're pretty comparable. The reason why I say they're more comparable versus what you was about to be nasty and compared to TJ Watt. TJ Watt is a special pass rusher, so his hand only gets in the dirt on passing situations. With Nick Bosa and Myles Garrett, they stop the run and the pass, and Cameron Jordan too. So with those 3 dudes right there, they stay on the field the whole game. You see what I'm saying? They don't have to come out. They'll rush the pass on 3rd down, and they're going to stop the run too. So that's why I feel like Nick Bosa, Cam Jordan, and Myles Garrett is unique to me because they just don't have to come off the field. You could leave them in on goal line too, and they're going to disrupt at the same time. So I don't know. They just real unique players right there. It's rare to find dudes that do it all.
Teague.
You said I was nasty? What I was about to say?
Compare Myles Garrett to a speed rusher? Yeah, that's nasty.
I do want to ask. I know it's slightly different positions just based off his rookie year. Where would you put it? Would Micah Parsons be at 6 here, or does Micah Parsons jump into any of this? I know it's another name. I'm just curious.
Micah Parsons maybe over Joey Bosa, Cameron. I think Parsons is nice, bro.
Parsons is so unique because he could actually play stand-up linebacker. Like, that's why he's just so unique to me. He's like a unicorn. Like, but I mean, it's only been 1 year, so that's why I say I don't want to be the typical Cowboy fan and just get up in there and be like, but Micah Parsons, you know what I mean? And he don't do nothing the next year.
He could go nuclear this year.
Puppy. I mean, he could, but he got to do it. It's the Cowboys.
I'm sorry. We need to rewind the tape there, Dub. I think he said he doesn't want to be a typical Cowboy fan. So you are a Cowboy fan.
Shut your ass up.
I just want to
older Dub.
You want to know something earlier?
Just want to be clear.
You want to know something earlier, Fluent? Before we did a live, we talked about the Cowboys. He's like, nah, we don't even use Ezekiel Elliott like that. We could do a better job. I'm like, hold up, we? I'm like, Bama.
Listen, accept it, embrace it.
Yo, Bama, turn around for the viewers and show them what shirt you got on.
Everybody already know. They can see
a shirt. It's a jersey, real deal.
Nah. Show them the name though. Show them the name.
Paid $150 for it. Y'all already know who it is, man. You already know who this is.
That fake ass Americans team.
The greatest running back in the league right now. I'm gonna
that blur go crazy.
That blur is wild.
That blur go crazy.
Yeah, man, that blur. Yo, you stole my blur too. You wasn't even doing that in the beginning.
I was doing it in the beginning. I had stopped, and I did it again, and then it was just like, you know.
I had Ron, I had Dell steal my little blur, and now we got Bam in here. That's why I cut it out. I'm like, it's not mine anymore. Why would I even use it?
You gotta bring the glasses back, Dub.
Oh no, I gotta find my glasses. I lost them already.
Oh my god.
Just as long as you keep your damn shirt on, we good.
Yeah, what's wrong with me and not having the shirt on? No, seriously, like, why come if I do a podcast, why can't I have my shirt off? What's wrong with that? Nothing. Thank you very much.
Ooh,
You feel what I mean? Like, come on. If I want to have no shirt dub in the building, we can have no shirt dub in the building. I don't feel like doing it though.
That's fine. I can't see you anyways. I don't care. But see what happens? We get all these chats. Naked HD, XYZ.
No, we only get that because all these little nasty folks in this chat be on
Oh, is that they
browsers
other
and
stuff?
all of them crazy channels like that, and then they get on this YouTube with the same phone. Is come on, man. You can't have that junk up and still watching Player's Choice while you watching that in the background.
Turn that off.
I know. Turn that shit off and watch this. It's a kid show.
But Tegan, real shit though, like, Micah Parsons is fire. Like, Bama, I don't know about you, bro, but I'm a weird ass fan. Like, I don't let my bias get in the way of how I view people. Like the Cowboys, I view in a very high light. Y'all just always fold in the bag, bro. That shit is weird to me. Like, I don't understand it. Like, you guys have the highest potential almost in a year in and year out basis.
It's just on paper, and then they melt in the postseason. That's
I got a name for the reason why the Cowboys. It's the guy that called the play for a QB draw with no timeouts. It's Mike McCarthy holding them back.
Yeah. No,
Stop.
yes. That was such a terrible hiring.
Hold on.
That was a terrible hiring.
Hold on. Time out. Why are you all putting that all on the OC? Because any quarterback worth the $30 million a year that they're getting can audible out of that. They should know better. So don't just put that all on the OC. Dak should know better. That's a terrible play.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I ain't finna put that on.
That's nasty. I guess he just didn't read the field. I guess Dak just didn't read the field well enough.
I hate that. I hate that little excuse. Like, Floyd, come on. What you mean? It's not an excuse.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes would get a terrible play call and be like,
bro,
okay,
those
coach,
guys are the best of the best.
They look at what's going on the field. And they go, hey,
those guys
this is what I got to do. And they go and get
well, what all them audible was against the 49ers then?
Okay, he has a mental block against the Niners.
All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like,
I'm just saying, don't put it all on.
They be tired. It's just so much that go into that. It's a mixture of the coach and that little old fucker that owned that team, Jerry Jones. I can't see out there. Once he's gone, bro, we're gonna go right back to winning.
And even then, like, if you get that play, you down, and you team probably not gonna win it. It's like fuck it. It is what it is. Let's just get the game over.
Jangle ain't said it the best. In that case, well, what the hell you hiring coaches for? If these players can make all these subs and calls and all of this, what we got coaches for then? Like, what? Just to stand over there and look pretty?
Like,
no,
you gotta trust your coach.
Your job too.
No, you gotta trust your eyes. You gotta trust your eyes.
I'm not finna just call some bullshit and be like, oh, he getting $35 million. He should know to check out.
Let's not act like that ref ain't bumping to Dak Prescott when he was supposed to spike that shit too. So they would have spiked.
They could have had so many more plays.
Hell no.
I know you're a Giants fan. Oh, you're help making out.
I mean, I'm just saying, just calling the obvious though. You talking about changing the audible with like 30 seconds of the game left? I'm not doing that shit. Hell no.
I think, Floyd, you just get like, I don't know with you sometimes, because it's like sometimes it's like you just get way too, what is it, tough love, I guess? I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah, that's right. Players today are too soft. That's
I don't even know if I could call it tough love because it's just like it's almost impossible. Like, if the situation you want to get themselves out is like, bro, like what? Like what?
Dude, let me ask you a question. Is the coach perfect?
A quarterback's not perfect either.
Is the coach perfect?
No.
See, well, you guys always go down a different road. You've never once answered.
I mean, he should be. He's not out there running.
The answer is no. The answer is no.
He's not out there running.
Coaches aren't perfect. So he's calling the play based on what
he should be, though. We hired him in the position to be as perfect as possible, though.
No human being is perfect. So he's calling his play from what he sees up there. That's why quarterbacks have audibles, is so when they see something on the field, they can make adjustments. That's why they're given audibles. If not, don't let them call audibles, because there's some quarterbacks that can't. So if you see something on the field, your job, if he calls a play that's meant for man-to-man and you see, oh, we had a man in motion, oh, they're playing zone, you need to audible out of that.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, right?
101.
Let me ask you this. If they were
ever been tired before, Fluent?
Never.
So you never been tired in the game before?
No, I got stamina, baby. Ask how it goes a freak Nick.
I mean, I got stamina too, but shit, you still get tired.
Never get tired
of a game, and you have brain mental breakdowns. Like it just happens. That's football for you. Like he tired. There's a lot going on, and now you expect him to do something out of his element. When one of them quarterbacks, it's a lot of quarterbacks in there where they have to rely on the play call.
What are you talking about? Audibling and throwing the ball is out of his element. That is his element.
He's tired though. That's what I'm saying. He's played a whole.
Why would he want to run?
It's not even that. Wait, hold up, Bama. Wait, hold up. Because what if he got to the line in time and was able to spike the ball? Would you still be saying that?
Would I say it was still a bad call? Probably.
How many yards? How many yards did he gain? How many yards did he gain?
I don't know. The outcome
affects. He gained a lot. He ran.
Affects. Well, listen, we're looking back at history. The outcome affects that, right? Like every time that someone says, "Oh, he should have gone for 2." Well, yeah, if they get it, he's a hero.
Let me ask you this:
if they don't get it,
do you blame Russell Wilson for not? Do you blame Russell Wilson for not audibling out of that pass play?
Do I blame Russell? I blame him and Pete Carroll for not putting the ball in the right player's hands.
No,
just like I blame both in Dallas. I'm not giving it all to Dak.
No,
yes, I did. I'm not. I said, listen to what I said. I didn't say Dak's fully to blame. I said, don't just put it on the OC. Dak is to blame as well, too. That means combined. So just like in Seattle, yes, they're both to blame because their egos wanted him to throw the touchdown so they could go off and sing Kumbaya together and get him a nice fat contract. And, oh, the quarterback's the best. When they both know damn well you hand that ball off to Marshawn Lynch and you win the game.
Let me tell you this. It's like this. And you should know this. Like, when you sit here playing football, there's probably a ton of moments in a coach will play, a coach will call, and you probably sit here as a quarterback, I don't want to do that play. But you got trust in your coach. You got chemistry with your coach. You're like, all right, even though I don't agree with you, I'm going to trust what you got in the plan that you set out for me and my team. Most of the time, that happens a lot throughout the game. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, all right, Russell Wilson sees that, but if I'm Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott, I'd be like, all right, nah, I'm going to just say Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson sit here and sees that. He's like, you know what? I kind of don't agree with it, but this guy's got me out of a ton of situations before. He made questionable calls that I didn't agree with that. You know what? I'm going to put my faith and my trust in him. And it just doesn't work out. Like, it is what it is. You don't
go into a huddle with one play. You don't. You go in with
at the same time, like y'all
gotta
think about this shit, like
in your coaches as well.
Yeah, it ain't always just let me go audible, bro. It's like a fine line between this shit because
we go again.
They'll get cussed out audibling all the time too. It's like, hey, let me do my job. Absolutely. The coach gonna be like, hey, let me do my job sometimes.
Absolutely.
Like so it's,
I mean, just
then
like
on top of that, let me answer this too. Y'all keep saying, so if it's a terrible play call, how do y'all know if it was a terrible play? We just saw the end outcome.
I never said it was a terrible play call.
Tony Vasquez is just easy to say, like, oh, how do we know if it's a terrible play call? You don't know. We don't play for the Cowboys. That play could have made total sense to Dak Prescott. He was like, he had second guess, but I'm gonna break the huddle anyway. So we just can't fully say it's a bet. We just saw the end result. So that's just kind of irresponsible.
But you also don't know if he said, hey Dak, if you see this, do this. If you see that, do that. Right? Because that's more realistic. Right? Look at the defense, understand what coverage they're in, and these are your
defenses
options.
Disguise coverages too all the time.
Hey, that's why you got to be able to read
so maybe they gave him something where he thought, hey man, it works.
Maybe.
Perfect example, right? In the Super Bowl, Patriots versus Eagles. We go for it on fourth down when if we turn over the ball, Brady has the field, we're probably going to lose the fucking game. It was a terrible call. Terrible call. Like one of the worst calls that we could have made. But it worked out. It worked out. We got the fourth down conversion, which led to a TD. So that's what I'm saying.
Listen, if we didn't sit here and talk about this stuff like this and second guess them, then what are we doing here? That's what we're doing.
I just don't agree.
Shocking. You and I.
That's the coach, man. That's the coach right there.
I'm putting that on the coach. Get to the next topic, man. NFC South predictions. We got the New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Carolina Panthers, and the Atlanta Falcons. I want to hear their record, how many wins, who's on number 1, 2, 3, 4, all that. So Trent, start off with you, big boy. I mean, brother.
I'm in double
Damn.
on it, bro. No. Bucks. It's Bucks, Saints, Panthers, and Falcons. But
Record.
I got the Bucks one. I don't know the specific word because I'm gonna say like I got the Bucks winning like I got them win like 12, 13 games. Saints could probably win like in maybe 11. Like maybe. I probably aim for like 9 to 10 range. Carolina could be right up there, right close to them, like maybe like 8, 7, and then like
Shout out to Nick Dawson.
and then
Y'all
Atlanta
are
probably
so
get Atlanta
nasty.
probably get like 6.
6 wins from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Nick Dawson with the super chat. Y'all are so nasty in different ways. Well, that's why we on the show, bro. I don't even know what's nasty. What's been nasty?
Shit.
Fluid has been wildin'. I'm not gonna lie. Fluid has been wildin' tonight. Tegan, he's been pretty good. Tegan's always a good guest. Trent has
Nah,
his
he
moments.
been nasty. His ass been nasty too.
Nah. When?
That
I'm a
dirty
saint.
stash
I'm
up
an
there,
I'm
he
an
been
angel.
nasty.
I'm an angel.
It's that
I just don't
mustache.
like why I talk about Ben Roethlisberger mid-ass.
Nasty.
Bro, you tripping, bro. That man
Like
top
a
10
PI.
all time, bro. You're tripping.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop.
He's top 10.
Like I said, bro, I've been saying, bro, wherever Ben Roethlisberger is, Eli is above or below. Simple as that. And Eli damn sure ain't no top 10 quarterback.
You sleep on Big Ben, bro.
Like
That's
I
all
said,
I'm saying. You
Big
sleep
Ben
on
best,
Big Ben.
Big Ben best years, they ain't win shit.
Bama has been. I'm not gonna lie, Bama. I've been agreeing with you a lot tonight. A lot.
I know. We got that.
This is the connection we had in the beginning, man. I don't know what happened.
Cause you ain't being nasty right now. You probably looked at a few John Madden videos before you got on here. Got that deep knowledge. Cause you know Madden make you feel dumb about casual shit. You know that's dumb. You know RIP to cool, man. But you probably in your John Madden bag, man.
Nah,
He's been watching film. He's been saying he's been watching all this film.
See,
is that why, Dub?
I've been watching a lot recently, bro. I have getting ready for the next season to come in, and get my. I take fantasy football very serious in one of my leagues. Like we got awards and all that shit, so I'm not playing no games. Like I need to win.
Oh yeah, me too.
So
We have a Players' Choice League.
Bama's starting one up.
Yeah, we're gonna have a gridiron one. Absolutely.
Yeah. So Tegan, you were part of it for sure. For sure.
I invite you if you're trying to get in there. I'll add some more teams for sure.
No cap. Yeah, I need that.
Nah, bro. This is this.
I'll hit you up on Insta, Bama.
All right, for sure. Hell yeah.
Nah, but this year I'm not like I'm watching a bunch of stuff.
Wildin'.
But
Yo, Tony's wilding with that comment.
Anthony. Fluent.
What up, Jessica?
That's my mother's name. Don't use my mother's name. You don't know her.
I just say what I see
you
up on
haven't
those.
spoken one word to her.
That's what you.
You
think,
haven't said
son.
one word to her. You're not. No. Ain't no son over here. You live all the way in Canada, and we don't associate with Canadians ever in our life.
Wow.
So you keep that Canadian accent and hair and all of that.
I guess you forget the 15 years I was down south. All right, but anyways, let's go. What's up?
New Orleans, NFC South predictions.
NFC South. Okay, New Orleans. Oh, sorry. Tampa Bay 12, New Orleans 10, Carolina and Atlanta 5.
Damn. Damn,
I
5.
can't see Carolina getting 5. I'm not gonna lie.
5 is crazy. Ben, who you got?
12 wins with the Bucks, 10 wins with the Saints. I got 8 wins with the Falcons, 6 wins with the Panthers.
Bama?
I'm gonna go Bucks 15 wins.
Damn.
Wow.
15-2.
Yeah, I think Brady really coming back on the revenge tour. I'm gonna go Saints next. I think they'll either win 11 or 12.
Oh,
Like I said, they was 5-2 before J. Boo got hurt, and they go one of them wins, one of them 2 losses go come from the Saints with the Bucks. Because I don't know what it is about the Saints, dog. They just seem to have the Bucks number every time they play the Bucks. Not just with them with Tom Brady. I'm just saying in general, like how the Jags beat the Bills all the time throughout history. I think they just, how that they just that one team. But I think the Saints probably win 11 or 12 games next year. And then I hate how they did my boy Mariota, man. I think he win at least 9 games, 8 or 9 games.
Yes, sir, man.
Huh?
Oregon Duck, huh?
Yeah, I think he bring himself back to relevancy. I think he can win 8 or 9 games over there. They just got Drake London too. Kyle Pitts. I think Mariota resurrect his career, win 8 or 9 games, and I really don't care about the Panthers, dog, until they put Matt Corral in. I feel sorry for Robbie Anderson. I think they probably win 5 or 6 games, if that.
Damn. Tegan.
All right. So I got the Buccaneers at 14-3, getting the number 1 seed in the NFC. I got the Saints going 8-9. I got the Panthers going 4-13. And then I got the Falcons going 2-15.
God, dog.
Damn. 2-15 is crazy.
With Desmond Ridder being the starter midway through because of Mariota not being good.
Okay.
It's not ridiculous.
I got the Bucks. With I say 13. Give the Bucks 13. The Saints 11. Panthers, I'll give them 8. Falcons, I'll give them 6. Damn, 5 wins for the Panthers is wild to me, bro.
It's just that, bro. I really feel like it's just really just Sam Darnold because he's the worst quarterback in the NFL. That's really about it.
It's Matt Corral season. It's Matt Corral season.
Like they're a QB away. Me personally, they're a QB away from being a playoff team.
Why is it so crazy to think that I had Atlanta and Carolina with 5? They had 5 wins last year. Did Carolina get better? Did Atlanta get better?
I mean, they did have a bunch of injuries. I mean,
they lost to Tom Brady.
So
JC
the
Horn.
reason why I say Carolina got better because they drafted Matt Corral. I think that's the best rookie quarterback in the draft this year. He just
is he gonna play?
No, yeah,
we don't.
He is in more position to play because I think that Sam Darnold will play his way out of rotation before Mitch Trubisky.
If Cam Newton,
that's just my opinion.
If Cam Newton can come in and start after the game, like the next game, bro, Matt Corral.
Facts.
What if they get Baker?
And Cam was washed.
And Cam do it.
Cam
he wasn't.
We should talk about that.
Cleveland's gonna try and I think they're gonna. I don't know.
I think they got to keep him.
We should talk about that.
I think they're gonna do whatever they can to keep him.
What do you guys think is gonna happen with Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield? And what do you think is the right thing to do?
Seahawks, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if, one, they handled this poorly because they knew what was going to go on with Deshaun Watson. So that's shame on Cleveland, but that's typical Cleveland stuff.
Get it on the floor.
But here's the thing.
That's crazy.
They need to do whatever they can. They need to do whatever they can. I can't even believe I'm saying this. Keep Baker for 1 year. This is his prove-it year because he's making so much money. They have to pay half his salary anyways to get rid of him. So why not just keep him and say, look, you're our starter. Like, I think they could figure out a way. And he left the door open. I don't know if you saw the interview he did at this football camp where he was kind of like, no, we're done. I think we both sides have agreed. We need to move on. And then at the end, they said, so there's nothing that they could do, to get you to stay. And he kind of went, well, if one of them kind of came to me, then, I guess we could have that discussion. So he left the door open. Like, he just wants to play. Like, as bad as I think he is, the thing I give him credit for is he wants to play football, right? Last year he was injured and he still played. So if he's healthy and they can figure it out, why not? Why not keep Baker? Because Deshaun's gonna be gone the whole season, so why not?
Anybody else got anything to say?
Baker Mayfield to the Seahawks.
That whole situation.
You don't want that.
That whole situation.
I don't want that either.
Just
you don't want
Browns. That just reeked Browns.
Yeah.
The whole situation, man. Like getting him paying old boy $230 million. Like that's just crazy. After you just paid Baker all of that money, it's just like You know, it's just ways you do certain stuff like that. You got two guys you're paying a whole bunch of money. You gotta trade one or get rid of one. You just can't have them both just because you're trying to forecast the future. You shouldn't have gave him $230 million.
But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Because your quarterback is only getting $1 million this year.
Yeah, but
that's his salary for this year is $1 million. So they're not paying him anything this year. So it's okay.
But it's ego. So I'm telling you what Baker Mayfield saw is we bought a quarterback in, gave him way more money than what we gave you. So this is our guy. But we want you to sit here and, hey, man, win games for us until Touch My Body come back. You know what I'm saying? And when he come back, yeah, your ass gone. You gone, bro. Like, I'm finna let you know. So imagine if your boss came up in there, hey, man, you gonna come in to work, bro? Listen here. When old boy get back off suspension, your ass gone, bro. But you better do a good job while you here. Man, hell no, bro. That's gonna be a disaster. They're gonna look just like the Browns again. So they should have got rid of them before they did all of that. Because like I said, this game is nothing but egos. And you just kill that man ego. And we already know how Baker Mayfield is. He like telling people F you. He big on ego. He a Madonna, man. So they just should have either traded him or got rid of him, bro. Like that's just a disaster waiting to happen. I don't think they gonna win no games. They go win no games if they keep him.
See, why you don't want your Baker in Seattle?
I think what Seattle's going to do is, since they kept Pete Carroll and since they kept majority of their pieces, obviously you lose Russell Wilson. I think they want to be one of those teams that if a quarterback gets on the market that they don't expect, like a Matt Stafford, like we've seen, which has been a recipe for Super Bowls, they're going to build up everything around them. And I think they're going to wait for the opportunity to make a move for a quarterback and use this year to get as much young players in the draft and get the highest pick possible, or go get Bryce Young. Mm-hmm. Either option I'm happy with. I just think Baker would turn this team into a mid team, potentially a 7-10. And I think I'd rather be at the bottom than in the middle. Just for the future of the Seahawks.
Let me ask you this. Bama's saying that he doesn't want to stay in Cleveland because he's a one-season quarterback and then he's gone. Do you think he's going to go to Seattle and win the job and he's going to become their franchise quarterback?
Well, I think
it ain't even that. I would just rather go somewhere new where the relationship is brand new and we have a mutual respect for each other. I already got disrespected. I already caught you in the bed with another dude. It's a wrap. Our relationship over. Like
another therapist.
Yeah. You giving somebody else a massage. That's my massage.
You're getting rid of Russell Wilson because he's making $24 million. And you'd be like, okay, but I'm going to bring in Baker for $19 million. Like, he ain't $5 million worse than Russell. He like $20 million worse than Russell. So I don't see Seattle, like, that's the way they're going to think, unless Cleveland pays half the salary. Then
okay. I playing that Touch My Body and put that stuff back in the chat, man. Come on, don't play that no more. Now they put it back.
I see Carolina making a move just because I think they're in a more desperate situation with Matt Rule wanting to save his job. You see DJ Moore, who is he is a baller. You have Robbie Anderson, who wants to retire because Sam Darnold sucks so bad. And then Christian McCaffrey can't stay healthy. So that entire franchise is desperate. I mean, they made a move for Stephon Gilmore last year trying to be a playoff team.
Now he's gone.
That team is desperate. I think they'd be desperate to make a move for Baker.
They just need injury. They got too many injuries going on.
But you're talking about Carolina?
Yeah.
But again, does he want to go to Carolina where Matt Garrett is going to be taken over? Like, that's the thing about this is if you're talking about, if you can't have it both ways, if he has this huge ego and doesn't want to go back. Whereas Cleveland has a chance. Look, they're Cleveland. Like, they have no pride. They have no shame. Look at what they've done over the years. They can go back and be like, hey, we messed up. We need you. Come back. And listen, nobody else is taking on that $19 million.
Why make the move for Jacoby Brissett?
Well, because they thought they'd be able to find a trade partner and get rid of him, but that's not the case. If
why activate Josh Dobbs on the practice team? Why activate
been traded
Josh
by now?
Dobbs too?
because Baker said I'm not. They excused him because he said, hey, I'm not in your future plans, I'm not coming to OTAs, and they said, okay, that's cool. But now things have changed because now they realize, dude, he settled 20 of the 24 cases or whatever it is. He's going to be suspended for a year at least. So now I think they thought that he was going to get suspended for like 6 games, 8 games. They'd figure out a way to get through those 6 or 8 games with Brissett and then bring Watson in. Now they know, hey, we're going the whole season.
I think Baker should get up out of there though.
But it's not his choice. It's not. He has no. It's not up to him.
I'll go down. If I was him, I'll go down to Houston, go back home. Houston Texans, low expectations. They'll probably really build that team around him, try to structure it around him some type of way. That'll probably be his best bet. All them other teams which y'all are talking about, I really don't see the Panthers because they really just got Matt Corral. So it's like, why would you have? That's kind of. He's similar to Baker Mayfield, how they played in college. So it's like you got 2 Baker Mayfields. So I wouldn't want that. The Titans, I mean, they still got a bum they paying for.
They got Willis too.
Yeah, they got Willis as well. I mean, the Colts just, I don't know what they're doing. That would be a better situation, but they just got Matt Ryan, Sack Ryan. Wow. I mean, really though, the best situation for him is Houston. I know everybody high on Davis Mills because we're just looking for a new sensation, but I mean, that'll be more ideal for Baker to go down there. It'll be a chance for him to fight and earn a spot, and that'll be a team that's kind of they rebuilding. So if a team rebuilding, they can build around Baker.
I don't think you win games because of Baker. I think you can win games with Baker. Baker's not going to be the reason why you win football games. Mm-hmm. I think he could be a good game manager on a good team, but I don't know if he's going to get that opportunity again. I understand he fought through injuries this year, which admirable, but it backfired. And I don't know what's Baker's ceiling that you would want to build around, right?
Well, last year was his ceiling, and he didn't do a good job.
Well,
he had everything.
He was hurt last year.
He was. Last year wasn't his. When they got to air the ball out, bro. They got to. That's what Baker Mayfield do. That's what he used
they
to.
was trying. So they was trying to air the ball out when he first got there, and it just wasn't working. And then what they realized was that with him being more of a safe passer and not really forcing up too many things, his production got better. That was in 2020, I believe. So it's like, I understand to like, let him air the ball out and everything, but I don't know. I mean, you won't even have a lot of wide receivers on that team to sit here and throw the ball to. So it's like, you got to work with what your strengths have. And right now you got Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, and that's got to be who you're playing off of. They can't sit here and try to air the ball out when you got guys like that on the field. You just can't do it. And Baker's not the type of quarterback, or maybe I just haven't seen it, but he's not the type of quarterback to make a wide receiver look better than what he is. He really is a guy who can make a wide receiver
look terrible.
Look worse than what he is. So go ahead.
Did y'all see the painting that Odell got in his room of it? You got him in a Browns jersey on the ground, like he just got laid out. And it's him in a Rams jersey picking him up. That's how Baker made him feel, lying on the ground like he just got hit by a strong safety.
Bro, it was
they just didn't have chemistry, man. And then you had a coach telling you to throw to somebody. Like I said, bro, the game is all about egos, dog. Like, I know how Baker is. Somebody probably telling him to do something in the back of his head. He probably like, bro, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna do what I want to, and I'm gonna throw it. That's why if you look at a lot of them passes, like he was just throwing that shit just to throw it, just so he can tell the offensive coordinator to shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Like,
or maybe he just bad. Maybe he just can't read the field.
I think to give him to be 50-50 with Bama, I do
Jamarcus Russell was the first overall pick.
I mean, Jamarcus Russell was good. We can't speak to what they did like after they got there. I mean, Baker Mayfield ain't on.
They handed him a tape.
Actually do read his playbook though.
So they handed him a tape, said, "Go look at these plays." Jamarcus comes in the next day, says, "Hey,
but you can't put somebody else's situation off on Baker. You see what I'm saying? So you got to let him get his due diligence. I mean, Carson Wentz, all of them dudes like that. They was highly drafted first round quarterbacks. So you kind of got to let them get their full little 4-5 year stretch out to see if they really paying out. We just saw Baker go through multiple offensive coordinators. They really ran the offense, 3 tight ends is not playing to his streams. So he need to go somewhere that's going to allow him to play to his streams. And then we can fully assess Baker Mayfield. It's really hard. On one end, you can't sit there and be like, oh, yeah, he was throwing them out of games. But on the other end, you can look at it from how Hugh Jackson said it. Was those plays really putting him in success to be the best Baker Mayfield he could possibly be? And I really don't think so. So he's going to have to go somewhere with low expectations like the Texans, where he could be able to be the Baker Mayfield that just aired the ball out. I do totally agree. Is he going to go up there and make somebody bet like a Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? No, but you can win games with Baker Mayfield being your quarterback.
I think you kind of hit it on the money with the whole ego thing. I think with Odell Beckham going there, he probably had in his mindset, oh, I got to feed this guy. I got to feed this guy. I got to feed this guy. You got Odell Beckham out there. Yo, bro, get me the damn ball. I'm always going to be open. Just find me the damn ball. And the back of Baker's head is probably like, you know what? Fuck that. I want to do this, and I want to do this my way. And it's just a little pressure on, oh, no one went to him, and no one not went to him. You feel me? So it's like, I see what you mean with that, Bama, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, Baker's really what we'll have to see, bro. Texas. I mean, he's gonna have to go to a team with low expectations so we can fully assess him.
So I'm gonna switch over to our next topic. I can't do bump and run today because I always forget I can't do frickin' polls. I don't know how to do the polls, so I apologize for you guys. I am so sorry, but I can't do the polls. But anyways, I'm gonna do one gotta go wide receiver edition. We got Chris Godwin, T. Higgins, Brandon Cooks, DK Metcalf. Out of these 4 receivers, which one is gone?
T. Higgins.
Oh.
Ben?
I don't even know.
Tegan, you got it ready?
Chris Godwin.
What you say, Ben? I think you're muted.
Oh, I was just saying, I was like, that's not ridiculous.
It's not.
If we look at it like this, you got Brandon Cooks, wide receiver 1, DK Metcalf, wide receiver 1. I understand all 4 of these guys could be wide receiver 1s on other teams, right? But I'm saying when we compare the wide receiver 2s, which is T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, T. Higgins produced more as a wide receiver 2. And I think if you put him in a wide receiver 1 position, he would.
What if you had them all on the same team, Tegan? What if you had them all on the same team and you can only afford 3 of them? Which one are you cutting?
Chris Godwin.
Okay. So talent-wise, you think he's 4th as well?
You saying
Yes.
you say he produced more than who? Chris Godwin this year?
Yeah.
Did he though?
Who's the 4 again?
T. Higgins, Brandon Cooks, Chris Godwin, DK
Let me
Metcalf.
just double check Trent real quick.
No, I think T. Higgins got to go. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's the worst receiver out of all of them.
I'm going Brandon Cooks.
Interesting.
Bro, wait. No, Ben. No.
Why
No.
would Brandon Cooks get
No, I
cut?
get it.
Don't let go, Brandon Cooks.
He's older. It's because he's older. I like Brandon Cooks a lot, but I just think like who I want on my team. Like Brandon Cooks. I mean, he's the oldest one and stuff. So
He's only 28 though.
Yeah, Ben. I'm sticking with Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks, I feel bad for
And
Brandon
finally
Cooks.
got nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
By time.
Yeah.
Get loud.
Yeah.
Say that
Ben
again.
finally
You
got
tried
nasty.
to whisper. So you tried to poot on the low. Go on, get nasty. Don't hit us with no silent fart.
it's not. I'm just saying like Brandon Cooks he the oldest.
I mean, he the oldest, but he better than T. Higgins though.
Bro, that dude Brandon Cooks,
Like,
he had that first couple years with like Drew Brees and everything like that, Deshaun Watson. But bro, like this dude's been having quarterback after quarterback, and it's like he's still
True.
putting up numbers, bro.
Yeah,
Like
he does.
Cooks
It's
is
him with T. Higgins.
fire, bro.
yeah, I
It's
think
Wait, him or T. Higgins? So Chris Godwin's just better than Brandon Cooks?
I mean, that's not ridiculous to say. I think he is.
Oh my God. Yo.
Why you,
Damn.
why you act like I'm wilding or something if I say that?
Bro, Chris
Like,
Godwin, bro, better than Brandon Cooks, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Brandon Cooks, bro. That dude's ridiculous and things that he's been doing throughout his
Chris
career.
Godwin not nice.
Chris Godwin's nice, but shit.
Why you acting like Brandon?
When has it been where he was a true number one?
Are we dead ass
Well, he's
right
been
now?
on one
Are you
team.
saying that?
He
What you
has
mean?
been on one team.
He's only been on one team. Like,
I
what we
know.
doing?
We haven't even seen him be a true number one.
So what does that mean?
So when I sit here and
never
look at a
seen
brand,
something.
when I sit here and see a Brandon Cooks that he could take on the pressures of being a true number one, I'm gonna gravitate more towards him because I know that he can do that.
I mean, that's kind of unfair. 'Cause nigga only been on one team.
That's
So,
what I
like,
gotta do.
I mean,
And
but
for a dude that every team he go to, he have 1,000 yards
Every
8,
single
9 to
season.
every single team, bro. Like that's OD.
like,
Bro.
it's OD. I'm not saying like, nah. If I say like, for me, this is a preface thing. Like, it's not like, oh, Brandon Cooks right here and Chris Godwin all the way. They like right here. They ain't that ridiculous, bro. Nah, Dane Jangling is wilding for that one. But,
Dan Jangling. I can't take that name serious.
Nah, he's wilding for that one.
Nah.
Chris Godwin really like that. It's like I don't know. I just know for me for sure, T Higgins is getting cut. Like no matter.
Like it's a wash.
Like I think like no doubt he's getting cut.
Nick Dawson with the super chat.
That-
Bama spitting the gospel talking about Baker.
Oh,
He had 1,000 yards with 6 TDs. And
Real quick, is that like the production shit the end all be all?
It's not the end all be all,
Exactly.
but when I sit here, all right, Mike Williams for perfect example, when he was going crazy in the beginning year, I didn't really care like that because I'm looking at it. I want to see how the defense could adjust to him. I want to see how he could handle the pressures of being a true number one because I know that Keenan Allen was the guys that the defense was really like keying in on. So when I seen in the beginning of in the middle of the year, his production kind of go down to what it was in the beginning of the year, I'm looking at it, all right, Mike
Yeah.
Williams is good. He's more of like a athletic type wide receiver, but he's not really a true number one to me. Chris Godwin is like, I haven't seen him in that position as a true number one.
Did Keenan Allen get hurt this year?
No.
So then how was Mike Williams? Mike Williams was never the number one then.
No, he was producing like the number one. He was having like 100 yards after 100 yards after like 80 yards. Like he was
But
producing.
so was Keenan Allen though. But that's what I'm saying. Mike Williams was never the number one there.
No, the thing is he was producing like a number one. He's
And I'm
putting
saying
up
so
numbers.
Keenan Allen.
Um,
And Keenan Allen has always been the number one for the Chargers.
I understand that, but when you sit here and have two guys
They run
produce,
positionless
when you sit here
football, like,
when you
so
sit
it's
here and
like,
have
Hey,
two guys
that's-
when you sit here and have
yeah.
two guys producing at a number one level, and you see that the defense is putting more attention on a Keenan Allen, now the defense has to adjust to him. Mike Williams, that what was happening. They wasn't treating Mike Williams as if he was like that number one guy, number two guy, because he didn't showcase that.
What you mean by that? How?
What you mean how?
But-
Mike Williams didn't showcase any of this before.
And in any of it, though? Why are we acting like Mike Williams has done this before?
Oh my God.
Like he's done it before, bro. And like the insane catches he be having, double, like he's one of the best. Like besides like D-Hop, I forgot I got to name like another like a Jamar Chase, like jump ball receivers. He's like top 3, and like the ridiculous catch he be making, that shit ridiculous. But like
I
I
just
don't
think
think he was never the number one though. Well,
I'm with you, Ben. I'm falling asleep, so I'm just gonna jump in. Ben, I'm with you. I'm cutting Cooks because he's an old ass and he's little. I don't like little wide receivers. All those other receivers are like 6'1", 6'4". I like tall receivers. They all produce around the same. And FYI, why do we look at stacks and production? Because talent is great. It's look pretty, but it don't mean shit if you don't
I said it's
produce.
the end all be all.
It's not the end all be all, but it's always production over talent, always. Because if you're the most talented,
tall receivers though.
I do want tall receivers. That
Cooks produce more than them.
no,
Shorter receiver.
they're around the
produce
same.
more.
They're around the same. I'm just cutting Cooks because he's old. I want the younger guys. I'll take.
so you don't like
6'4".
Antonio Brown?
What's that?
You don't like Antonio Brown, even though he's 5'11"?
No, I don't. I don't like Antonio Brown. He's out of league. Remember?
I'm just saying, like back then.
Right. Everyone in the chat too. They're saying, "Oh, Cooks produced everywhere that he's been. Why is he always bouncing around so much if he's that good?" I don't like old short receivers. That's it. Nothing wrong with me. But I want to go back to the talent thing. It's like talent
He's
is
in
what
his
you
prime.
like. What? Who's in his prime? Cooks is in his prime.
Yeah, he's 28. I don't know why y'all keep
28's
trying to
not his
think.
prime.
You say
28 is your physical peak prime for a male. If you want to, do not get into kinesiology with me. For a male, your physical peak is around 26 to 28, dude. And it stretches well into like you 35, dog. That's
35 for a wide receiver?
You still a puppy.
wide receiver?
I'm talking about for the human body.
I don't care. I'm talking about wide receivers.
He's gonna produce. Like, what are you talking about? Physically.
So Zeke still in his prime, Bama?
Yes, he's 28. Why y'all talking like he's 38?
Because at 30, you're done as a running back.
He's not a running back.
He's a wide receiver.
Receiver. No, he said Zeke. Did he not just say Zeke?
I just said Zeke because he like 26.
He just said Zeke. He just said Zeke.
Is Zeke still in his prime? Because he 26?
What are you talking about? Zeke is still young. He's just entering his prime.
Listen, if I'm picking a receiver, this is my opinion. If I pick a receiver, I like taller receivers. So I'm going to go with the other three, and I'm cutting Cooks. They're all produced. They're all around 1,000 yards. They're all doing around the same production. So I'll take the taller guy. I think I can get more out of them and younger. T. Higgins is 23. You're cutting T. Higgins. You're cutting the young. Like, that's crazy to me. Crazy.
I wouldn't look at it for an age thing. If it's an age thing, I mean, of course.
I don't really look at it.
But if I'm talking about just like overall the better receivers,
I think if you reach 30, that's like that's old in the NFL.
The question is, one's got to go. Who's gonna go right now? You're building your team
right now.
I get rid of the old guy.
Higgins gone.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even look at it like that because I'm not looking at it as for years to come. I'm looking at it as like for the season coming up. Who is gonna go? Who do I think is better for the season coming up? I'm not gonna cut Brandon Cooks at age 28. Just not doing that.
Well, hold on. Well, hey, listen, if you're looking at the season coming up, you're cutting DK Metcalf because he's the only one that doesn't have a quarterback.
I ain't cutting DK Metcalf. I don't give a damn. Again, this isn't who's gonna have a better season, bro.
Holla at you.
You cutting DK Metcalf?
I'm really cutting Chris Godwin because he dropped ignorant shit majority of the time, but DK do too. So after this past year, I'm cutting DeKalen, Zacharias, Metcalf.
Hey, listen.
Right.
Listen. He was still doing pretty good even with Geno Smith. So
he was all right. 900 yards though.
The
rest of them other dudes broke over 1,000.
Yeah, multiple touchdowns though.
Yeah, he did.
Just because you go under 1,000 don't mean it's not a.
I really think DK and Tyler Lockett probably still gonna have a good year. You wanna know why?
They are.
Teams are gonna be getting blown out. So it's gonna be like, I bet I'm gonna keep throwing the ball down deep. It is what it is. I have Tyler Lockett down there, DK Metcalf down there to catch that shit.
We'll be too focused on Kenneth Walker.
I can't be telling y'all my scheme. I gotta stop doing this podcast with y'all so y'all don't be seeing what I be thinking about for fantasy football.
Yeah.
Trust me, no one's following you in fantasy football either.
I'm gonna win. I hope y'all know this. I'm gonna be the champion. Players Choice Gridiron. Y'all gonna buy me a trophy.
Yeah, right.
Y'all should. Cause shit, the work I be putting in, I should get a trophy.
Not beating us though.
Alright, man. But listen, 2 hours. Listen, 2 hours is down. I'm burnt out. Yo, appreciate
What about this? We're not doing the trio thing?
Yeah, the trios?
Y'all want to do it now? Or you want to save it for next episode?
I can understand no bump and run because you don't know how to do the polls, but a trio, we could do the trio thing.
We'll do the trio.
Not sweepy, old man, Smitty Yeagerman.
Nah, it's not that.
No, I was talking to Fluent. He was the one that was acting like he was getting tired. Grandpa over there.
I was getting tired. I was getting tired. I was getting bored when I said I'm falling asleep. I'm not tired. I was bored of that conversation.
All right, trio. All right, so now we're gonna get into our last topic. This is a trio versus. So what we're doing is we just got 3 collection of guys: quarterback, running back, and wide receiver. And we're picking which one do you think will produce more or be the best together. You could say better, produce, whatever. Whichever one. It's free to your own opinion. So, the first trio. We got Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry, and Cooper Kupp versus Tom Brady, Dalvin Cook, and Devontae Adams. Which tree are you going with?
I'm going Mahomes, Henry, and Kupp.
He got it. He nailed it. The best running back, the best wide receiver, and the best quarterback. You got it.
I don't know my best receiver, but
I don't know why Bama's smiling like that.
That's
got
not
something.
ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Bama's about to say
it's
something.
ridiculous. I gotta tell you, it's ridiculous.
because of Brady.
No, he said Brady, Dalvin Cook, and Devontae Adams.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Listen here, that boy Brady had Chris Hogan looking like a top tier receiver in the league. I can only imagine what he gonna do with.
Can you imagine what Patrick Mahomes could do with a running back?
Man, listen
I mean,
here. Who Patrick Mahomes lost to last time he played him?
Not without a running back. He didn't have a running back like Derrick Henry.
Man, Brady.
Man. I'll take the Patrick Mahomes duel just for it.
I like money. We gambling. I'm taking Brady.
I'll take the Patrick Mahomes.
3-1.
3-1.
Tegan. Your vote doesn't matter, but make it.
Okay, so you got best running back in the league versus not a top 3 running back. Best quarterback.
Drunk as hell.
Whoa.
Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb. Move on. Next.
You drunk as hell.
I don't know, bro.
Which one is wait, hold on. Which one is Dalvin Cook better than?
Possibly Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb's
y'all are crazy.
And Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor's a better running back than
Dalvin Cook had 1,700 yards just not too long ago. Like, what are y'all? You really that hyper over 1,800 yards, and Cook just did that like a couple seasons ago?
Yeah, because he
didn't rush for 2K.
Neither did Dalvin Cook.
That's close.
What was Dalvin Cook's numbers last year?
There's no wrong answer with that. It's interchangeable. Both
only person who's not top 3 in their group is Cooper Kupp.
1159.
1159. How many games?
14.
You know, if you stopped hating on Cooper Kupp so much, Trent, and watched him, you could learn something. You'd be a better wide receiver.
I mean,
we've converted Dub.
I do watch him. His ass just ain't top 5.
I convert me. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp converted me. I see that beautiful smile on the cameras, and I said, "Oh, let me check this guy out."
But yeah, I think it's the first trio. It's Derrick Henry, Pat Mahomes, Cooper Kupp.
Word. All right. Y'all want to talk about this Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb any longer? That's it. You guys done with that?
I think you can make the argument for Dalvin, but Nick Chubb top 3.
No, he had 15, 57, 16, right? Like just the year before. Like, I mean, I understand he just now did it, but just to sit there and just be like, oh, anoint Jonathan Taylor instantly just after 1 year. Oh, man, yeah, best running back. I mean, at least can he do it again? I could feel y'all with Henry because he ran for 2,300. Yeah, he solidified himself in football running back immortality. I'm not just finna just sit here and get hyper over 1,800 yards, especially when Dalvin Cook damn near just basically did the same thing the year before. I'm not just finna have that recency bias, bro. Like, JT is a good running back, just like Dalvin Cook is, and it's really interchangeable. You can really close your eyes and pick one. And if Dalvin Cook coming out your backfield, you're not finna be mad at that. Like, it's pretty much the same thing.
No one's going to be mad at it, but re-ranking players. We got to say who's better than the other. Jonathan Taylor's got better vision.
You finna really sit here and act like running behind what's my boy over there? That O-line they got, bro. That O-line, that whole offensive line they got is vicious. Even the little rookie they got over there at center, he instantly came in one of the best offensive linemen in the
NFL. To be fair though, Bama, you are a Zeke fan, and like that's Zeke.
Nah, bro.
The whole lineman argument kind of like flawed because any top running back gonna do what they do with the good line or without one. We seen it before.
But for the Nick Chubb, I mean, Dalvin Cook belongs to be out there because I mean I'm gonna use Nick Chubb because Tegan brought up Nick Chubb. Like they both damn near do the same shit. Like Dalvin Cook last year had 1,500 to Chubb's 1,000. This year, Cook played 13 games, had 1,100. Chubb had 14 games with 1,200. Like, they both do damn near the same thing. And it's like,
I guess you talking about production, but they're not the same running back.
nah, they're not the same. None of that. The production's almost the same. I think Nick Chubb is probably more of like a power back, and his cuts is he has nice cuts to him, bro. Like the way he could switch.
He's one of the most
Like,
efficient running
yeah,
backs of all time so far.
That was just a more of a elusive running back, man. That's it. But I'll probably take Nick Chubb though. But it's arguable though. It's not like it's not.
But Alvin do everything. He the cook master, bro. He a running back, bro.
He can
Like,
pass
does
catch
it all.
too.
I just see it as
bro.
as a tier, right? So the top three, which you got is Derrick Henry, you got Jonathan Taylor, and then you got Nick Chubb. That's the top tier. And then at the next tier, it's going to be Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey when he's healthy.
No.
And
I think Cook
Yeah.
belongs up there. I think even Alvin
Yeah,
Kamara
all them
belongs up
boys
there
in that same tier. It's
I
not
really
like
think
no
so.
top three. I mean, and then if we just gonna keep it real, I'll probably say Derrick Henry is like the only real running back up there because he's
a king. He's a king.
Yeah, he just really old school running back where you don't have to spell him with nobody else. Like it's just you can pretty much just have one running back on the roster. If he don't get hurt, you can have one running back on the roster, and that's Derrick Henry. You don't have that luxury with too many of them other running backs in the NFL. They're more so running backs by committee, and there's nothing wrong with them. But I'm just saying, like like it's the reason we call him king. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I mean, if we got to put them other boys in there, if you're going to have Jonathan Taylor in there, you got to have CMC. CMC almost broke Chris Johnson's record. That's super rare. 2,500 yards from line of scrimmage. That's OC. He had 23. So you got to put CMC in that category. Alvin Kamara is a walking 1,500 total yards every season because he's going to give you 800 rushing, 750, 800 receiving. So like that's where his dynamic ability comes into play right there. So all of them dudes is pretty much like top tier. They just approach the game. They just play running back at a different way. Like if you just say, "Oh, I like Jonathan Taylor because he run the ball like this," yeah, that's cool. That's your preference. But AK will still affect the game the same way.
Hey, Bam, I got a question real quick. Is Saquon in that combo too? Just asking.
Not yet, because he keep getting hurt, bro. He keep
does
getting
keep
hurt.
getting hurt.
That
I'm
makes
not
no
gonna lie.
sense. Y'all can't.
He had
Hold on.
1 year.
Y'all can't use this. Y'all
he
talking about
had 1
CMC when
year.
healthy, but he seems he hasn't. What he's played? What?
But that's what I'm
How
saying.
many games in 2 years?
But all I'm saying though, the fact that CMC broke 2,000, bro, in them 2 years, bro, you can't overlook that, bro. Like
But
you gotta
Saquon broke 2K from scrimmage too.
Bama.
What are you doing? You
Bama,
can't use that health argument for CMC and then not bring in Saquon for the national
But
convo.
with CMC is like even in the games from which he played when he comes back for injury, that dude still shows that he's still capable of that. He still shows that he's still capable.
No,
What?
he got hurt.
When he played,
he's played 10 games in the past 2 seasons.
When he
what are we
plays,
doing? He's
when he
literally,
plays,
bro. You cannot.
No, but Trent, you're not even listening, bro. I said the games in which he's playing, he's still showing that he still has that S tier potential. Saquon Barkley, when he sit here and plays, there's some games where he looks B tier. It is what it is.
So then what CMC just been looking A tier, S tier when he's been playing healthy? Hell no.
Not every
been
time,
looking-
but
what-
not
it's
every
like
time,
what
but
he
for the
doing.
what he
majority
do
of
in
the
the
time.
receiving game, like you. With running backs like him and Alvin Kamara, we can't just fully look at. We just can't fully look at what they do in the running game. That's just not.
I mean, cool.
That's not their style. They
this.
transition.
I know this.
They
But
pass
Saquon-
catches as well.
But Saquon does too, though. Is that he hasn't been doing it because he's been hurt, just like CMC. But CMC it does it more than him. You can't use the health argument and say CMC is in this shit, and then Saquon not. Like Saquon not in that same tier with these running backs.
Saquon not top 10.
That don't make sense. That's flip flop.
Okay, Bam, I got a question. Instead of Saquon, right? I just want to ask, just hear your thought process on it, because you want to go back a couple years to what they did a couple years ago. Where would you put Michael Thomas then?
You talking about receiver?
Yeah, I just want to see because it's kind of a similar situation.
Top five, 100 catch guy. He gonna get you over 1,000 yards, 1,200. 100 catches. He's going to get you somewhere in between 8 touchdowns and 13 of them, bro. Like, he got to be top 5. He's 6'3", can run every route in the route tree, can't guard Mike.
It was just a curiosity. I'm not going to disagree with it. I'm waiting until he actually gets on the field, just like how Saquon and Christian McCaffrey
you can't just say, like, oh, CMC is just for sure in that, and then Saquon's not. And that literally Saquon has played more games than CMC since, like, 2018.
I'm not putting both of them on my list.
Like, yeah.
Saquon can be good, bro. But these past 2 years, it's just been like.
So I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you what the difference between CMC, Saquon Barkley, in the games in which he played for the majority of the time. Against the Jets, 98 yards, 89 receiving, 72 yards rushing, 65 receiving. Against the Saints, Texans 31 rushing and then 9 receiving. Against the Patriots, 52 rushing, 54 receiving. Against the Cardinals, 95
how many
rushing,
carries he's getting?
13, 14. There was 24 and 21. Another game against Cardinals, 95 rushing, 66
Your name, I'm
receiving.
not gonna lie, Dub. If you're comparing all these mid-ass games,
What you talking about? Now you talking about mid-ass games. The point I'm making, Trent, is that
What's the
when
point?
the guy's out there on the field, he's still showing that, he's getting 100 yards easy by the receiving and rushing threat that he poses. Saquon Barkley, and I love Saquon, especially what he did, but when Saquon's on the field sometimes, he just looks like a shell of himself. When we got a guy when
What
he
is a
goes
shell
out
of
there.
himself? What are you talking about? What is a shell of himself, Dub? What are we talking about?
Do you think that Saquon is still the capable runner that he was in his rookie year?
He can be, but he's just been hurt. He literally just rolled his bro.
The
He
games,
got hurt
the
this
games,
season
the
when he came
games,
back.
the games in which he was playing, did you see that?
How am I going to see that, Dub? And he played limited carries and he got hurt mid-season.
Okay, but that's my
How am I
point.
going to see that?
That's the point. You
So
can't
how you
sit
going to
here and
see that with
say,
CMC and he
I'm
got hurt?
telling
And then
you,
don't
I'm
see,
telling you, I'm giving you the
see
stat
it.
line. I'm giving you the stat line. I'm telling you what I'm seeing on the
You
field.
saying the stat line without even watching the game. So how you talking about they
Oh
see
my
it?
God,
What
I've
are you
seen the
doing?
game, but if I tell you what I see in the game, you're just gonna think it's cap. So what the fuck? I'm giving you the stat line of what he's doing.
Like we talking about like the receiver shit, like niggas don't throw screens and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like,
What do
we
you
doing?
mean? Saquon
What we
Barkley, I'm
doing?
sorry, even the games in which he's playing, he still just doesn't look like the same type of guy. It is what it is. CMC, at least when he plays, at least when he sit here and get on field, you can sit here and see the same
He
type
don't
of tier
look the same.
running back.
He don't look the same, dog.
All right, bro, we're just gonna leave it at that. We're just gonna agree to disagree because, I mean, it is what it is. You just don't agree. I mean, I don't know how you don't think that 98 yards and 60 receiving is not the same, but hey.
98 yards and 60 receiving. That's not the what the fuck.
98 yards rushing and then 60 receiving yards
that's
passing.
not the same.
That's CMC.
That's
CMC,
yeah.
bro.
That's not what we seen before. That's what.
That's exactly what we seen
That's
from
exactly
CMC.
what we seen.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what we talking about then.
Oh man. Second trio. See, this is why I miss Ron sometimes, cause
he gets us back on track.
Yeah, he gets us back on track, so man. Trio number 2. Josh Allen, Nick Chubb, Justin Jefferson versus Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, and Tyreek Hill.
This is hard.
This is a really good one.
Did everybody pick their players for the yeah, I think everybody did for the first one. So Bama, I'm gonna start off with you, bro.
Say Josh Allen, Jettas, and who's the running back again?
Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb, yep. Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill.
That's too.
I'm gonna go with the Josh Allen one. Top 3 running back.
I go there too.
Top 3 running back, top 2 receiver. You got basically top 5 quarterback.
Oh, you said top 2 receiver?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Josh Allen. I'm gonna go Josh Allen, Nick Chubb, Jettas, man.
Yeah, I'm for sure going with that one.
Damn, am I gonna be the only one that goes Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill?
Nothing wrong with it. I like Jettas, bro. That's my favorite receiver in the league, man.
I get that, yeah. I think, man, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, arm talent wise, relatively equal. And then I like Jonathan Taylor more than Nick Chubb, and Tyreek Hill can break the game. Like, I don't think he's the best, like, overall, like, skill-wise receiver, but that speed breaks every single defensive coordinator's mind.
Yeah.
And just having that advantage at week in and week out is something that would be a true blessing. Not saying he is a better wide receiver than Justin Jefferson, but that speed kills.
Yeah. Especially when you pair him up with a guy like Herbert who has a crazy cannon.
And again,
I mean,
next year, like, don't be surprised if Justin Jefferson be the best receiver in the game.
It's not ridiculous.
he's going nuclear.
Who?
He was the easy
Justin
pick.
Jefferson.
That's
Yeah.
not ridiculous.
They got an offensive coordinator, like offensive minded head coach, and then y'all will finally believe that Kirk Cousins could be in the top 10 conversation.
I think the Vikings are gonna turn things around. We'll see, but I don't think I will ever put in my top 10 because I just think that Kirk Cousins is just a stats guy. That's it. I mean, I just think he's a stats guy, bro.
Do you think Dak is a stats guy?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like,
oh, so they're in the same convo. Okay, cool.
I agree with you with that.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree with you with that, bro.
What I'm saying though, the thing is with just being you still gotta have some type of skill to get them stats. Though.
He's skilled. He is skilled.
But they in the same, we can't act like they just like Dak like up here and then Kirk like they in the same convo, bro. Like,
yeah, they are. I would probably say Dak might be 10 and Kirk might be 11 or 12.
Where's Kyler? Where's Kyler?
I'll probably say Kirk like 12. Kyler probably could be 11, 13, somewhere up in there. Like
13, bro.
And then Tua going from like the 30th best quarterback to the 3rd.
You ignorant. You just as nasty as your mustache. So first off, Tua probably was like somewhere around. Tua probably was like somewhere this year, 17, maybe 15, just because he had that 7-game win
He's
streak.
top 15 quarterback in the NFL. Tua.
Ooh, Tua. What the fuck?
Y'all
I can name 20 quarterbacks.
Well, first off,
there's backups. I'd rather have Jacoby Brissett.
Well, you tell me when Jacoby Brissett won 7 games in a row. It's not too
Yo,
many
bro. You said Tua's top 15.
He gotta be. He won 7.
Gotta be because he won 7 games in a row.
Because he beat the Jets twice.
I mean, the Jets also beat the Patriots.
Yo, Tua top 15 is crazy.
Where
Yo, Bama is off the rails, bro.
Tua being close to Kyler Murray is ridiculous.
Bama is off the rails.
Oh my god.
I can name, bro.
Hold on.
Bottom 5 quarterback.
Hold on. I need the quarterbacks right now. Hold on.
Where's Jameis? Where's Jameis then?
I don't know.
He right up in that range with them.
Because look,
Dak, Kirk Cousins, Jameis, Kyler Murray.
They're not in the same tier. Jameis
they
is
all
not
like
in the
around. They all around.
Look, you can think you got Patrick Mahomes, you got A-Rod, you got Brady, you got Josh Allen, Herbert, Matt Stafford, Burrow, Kyler Murray.
So you being a casual, don't go from the top. I said top 15. So after you name them top 7 quarterbacks,
I'm going to
keep going. Keep going. 8 quarterbacks right now.
I'm trying to keep going. You got Derek Carr is better than him. Derek Carr is better than Tua. I think I said Dak. I even say Lamar, Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan, Matt Jones.
All right, you tripping off
Mac Jones is a better quarterback than Tua. Are you tripping?
Jameis Winston is better than Tua.
When y'all just said Matt Jones, I'm done listening. Y'all just got feelings at this point, bro. Because he looked like he remind you of Tom Brady. You sound dumb as hell. They can win games. They win games in New England whether Mac Jones plays or not. That man passed the ball 3 times, dude, and they won a game.
How many yards a game?
Shut up with that
top
shit,
15
bro. Like y'all just sound dumb, dude. And he just broke his hip. Y'all sound dumb. My man broke his hip. Y'all just hating, bro. Like I said,
nobody hating.
Won 7 games in a row. So what?
Hey, throw Teddy Bridgewater in there.
Teddy Bridgewater won 7 games in a row.
So Tua's
how many
games
does it take to go to a Super Bowl? How many games in a row does it take to go to a Super Bowl?
Winning's not a quarterback stat.
How many games does? How many games in a row does it take to go to a Super Bowl?
That's dumb shit.
That's not dumb shit.
It is dumb shit.
We're talking about fucking Tua taking
Jimmy G got to be like top 10.
Like I said, he won 7 games in a row, bro. It take 4 games to go to the Super Bowl, my guy.
What does that mean?
So
hey, Trent, throw Jimmy G in there too. Jimmy
G is better than Tua. Like, what are we doing?
Jimmy G's better than Jameis. Who cares about talent? You can have all the talent in the world. You ain't gonna produce it in the NFL. Jamarcus Russell had the best.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing? Someone's like, what the fuck? Like, yo.
Wow. There you go. Nick Dawson agrees with. There you go.
I didn't even bring up touch my body. He's way better than Tua.
No. Bama Speaking facts about Tua. There you go. You give Nick Dawson all the shout outs he needs, Bama.
We're gonna need to give Bama a segment for each week the Dolphins play. Just giving a review about Tua.
Yeah,
like 5 minutes, he gets to push his narrative about Tua.
Nigel,
we're gonna have an extra show where we talk college football and NFL, dog.
We can talk about A&M beating Alabama. Fucking let's go.
Hey, Nigel said,
NCAA 23.
Yo, my boy Nigel said Tua only started 7 games. I mean, he only started 5 games, so that 7-game shit is really pointless.
Well, he bugging. So you're talking about when he had an injury and then he still came in and played and won a game against the Ravens, which is pretty hard.
16-10 though.
So that speaks to Tua is not 16-10.
I'm saying that was his TD ratio, 16-10. That's top 15 of you though.
What you talking about?
He's 16 TDs, 10 picks. That's top 15 of you.
From this past year, he won, dog. Like he
won
wins
what?
He wins games in a bad situation. He was in a horrible situation. At the end of the day, not too many people can work while somebody trying to get rid of you at the same time. Now he's in a situation.
I wonder why they're trying to get rid of him. Maybe it's because he sucks.
Maybe he's just not it, bro.
Well, why the owners got rid of the coach and kept Tua in? If he sucked that bad, because if I'm the owner of the team, right, and I'm listening to y'all, I'm pretty sure they watch the media just like everybody else do. Why did they keep Tua and get rid of the coach? Because based off what y'all saying, how bad Tua is, they were supposed to get rid of Tua and keep old boy and then had a pervert down there in Miami.
Ain't nobody saying Tua bad. That you saying he top 15 is blasphemous.
That is not ridiculous.
Hold on. So if top 15 is blasphemous, where do you have him, Trent?
Shit, probably like 20 to
top 20. And Tegan?
I got him at 25.
Okay.
I got him top 20.
All right, so Fluent, who you got?
I had a Paul Pierce moment, so you got to fill me in. Where we at?
This boy's sexing late at night, huh? Josh Allen, Nick Chubb, Justin Jefferson versus Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill.
I'll go Allen, Chubb, and Jefferson.
Damn.
I like that combo better.
Look at Nigel spitting in this chat though. Look at Nigel.
I told you he's a follow, bro.
Last one.
Nigel spitting.
Last one.
Not spitting.
Aaron Rodgers, Christian McCaffrey.
We should just have Nigel on the show.
Stephon Diggs. We could message him.
Yeah.
Versus Stephon Diggs versus Lamar Jackson, Alvin Kamara, and DeAndre Hopkins. Which trio are you going with?
Damn.
Is it regular season or playoffs?
That's a fair question.
Everything.
I'm going with Lamar Jackson. I'm going with Lamar Jackson, Alvin Kamara, and DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Bama?
Yep.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay. Trent.
Damn, bro, they had a pair of A-Rod with CMC though, bro. Like, nah, but Lamar, Allen Kamara, the period, that 2-point blank is crazy. So I'm gonna just have this shit keep spamming. I'm gonna go with the Lamar duo, the Lamar trio though.
Word.
Yeah, because CMC, bro, like that's what messed it up.
It did, literally. You'd have put like shit.
If it's for the whole thing, CMC will only play 3 games.
Yeah, but if it's a playoffs, Aaron Rodgers is gonna, you know what he's gonna do. So
wait, CMC messed it up. What you mean CMC messed it up?
Like, there was another running back.
We're assuming at his best, right? In his prime and health.
Oh, I look at this. Like, I don't try to.
I'm saying that they like. If I would put Saquon, I would expect y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. If it's at his best, shit, I'm still might go.
If it's went healthy, I'm going Rodgers.
Because Kamara wasn't healthy last year. Who you going with?
Like if it's went healthy, I'm going Rodgers, McCaffrey, and Diggs.
I mean, I'm gonna take the Lamar. I mean, is CMC even better than Alvin Kamara? Let's talk about it though.
Alvin Kamara is a dog.
Alvin Kamara is a better running back than CMC.
I don't think he better.
I think it's tough to say. We haven't seen CMC really see what,
like even at his best. Like
yeah.
Alvin Kamara's like I don't think he better. That's me personally. I'm gonna go with the Lamar team though.
Tegan?
I'll go with the Lamar team. just because, not because of Lamar Jackson versus Aaron Rodgers, just those other pieces. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins can bail you out of anything. Alvin Kamara can make something out of nothing. I'm not saying Christian McCaffrey can't do that, but Alvin Kamara just makes football look easy. He's just one of those guys.
Okay.
And you ain't gonna stop a read option with those two. You ain't gonna stop none of that.
For
No
sure.
RPO is gonna be stopped.
For sure. That's fire. That's a sweep, right? Oh no. Ben picked Rodgers.
No, Ben sticking with the
Nasty.
RZA.
I'm going to win healthy.
Nasty
I like
Wednesday.
Lamar's been perfect in the playoffs either, though.
Y'all talking about end
That's still early.
But one thing I will say, he's only played in the NFL 4 years and made the playoffs 4 years. So I mean
he had 500 yards by
4 years
himself.
out of 9.
MVP year.
Yeah, sacred. People did forget about CMC though.
Nobody forgot, bro. He just overrated.
Alright, so
Overrated? Why is he overrated?
How's he
I ain't gonna
overrated?
say
Because
overrated.
he just
We almost ended the show. And then
Overrated. Why is he overrated? Hold on. Because I'm starting to say Cooper Kupp's overrated, CMC's overrated. Why are all these guys overrated?
I never said Cooper Kupp overrated. I'd say not top 5. But I just think Aaron.
For us who say he's top 5, then he's overrated, right?
I mean, I guess that's like I'm fair enough, but I see why. But I just feel like he just
What
viewed
TikTok
highly.
be saying, please don't tell me this is racially motivated. TikTok,
I hate that shit so
TikTok
bad.
is hell, bro. That
Yo, now you say that shit though, like, nah, yeah.
yeah, you
Nah,
can't say
but,
nothing on TikTok.
I just think he's overrated because people view him in a highly point where I think he's just not at. Like, I don't think he's better than like an Alvin Kamara or like a Dalvin Cook. And then like people.
So, what other than injuries, what are you seeing in his game that
Listen,
makes
this-
you think either?
I just don't. Even if he's healthy, I just think he's just not a better running back than all them guys. And like for a dude like like when y'all name like all the top running backs, and then his name gets brought up, like the one healthy shit, and like a player like Saquon don't. When Saquon was healthy, he was literally a top 2 running back in the league. Just like when you say it was the same shit with Christian McCaffrey, just throws me off. Like Saquon, his rookie year, you can really argue he was the best running back in the league when he got in the league. He had the worst O-line. He having 2K in the line of scrimmage, getting 1,300 yards. Like, but nobody talks about that. And it's like CMC, of course, he had like nobody had like the 1K, like just like last time somebody had was like Marshall Faulk. But he's still not better running back. Like we talking about running backs, not a better running back than like Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook. And then if I want to put Saquon, I never thought he was better than Saquon. Like never.
So a guy who has like back-to-back almost 2,000 yards from scrimmage seasons, that
It matters. I'm not
okay.
gonna say it don't matter. I just look at he was just better.
Okay.
So I think that would be put him in better. Like Saquon literally came in off the rip with the worst O-line in the league, bugging out.
I'm not gonna lie. That's ridiculous. I mean,
With the bad O-line thing for running backs, that kind of don't matter because with bad O-lines, that's what you want to do. You want to run the ball more because it gets them moving and it kind of get them in the way. That's kind of all you have to do.
I mean, Nick Chubb had.
You just brought up the O-lineman shit for Jonathan Taylor, though.
But I'm saying when you got a better O-lineman and them boys really out there pancaking, they ain't show plays with Quinn Nelson, bro, pancake like 2-3 people in a row, bro. Like you get 3 double pluses and one play is OC, bro. Like to have that, and then for you to draft a rookie offensive lineman and he comes in to being a top center in the NFL, like come on, bro.
I'm
like,
not gonna lie. I
see
see some tape. I see some tape on Jonathan Taylor, and it was this guy. He did a TikTok, and he was like, yeah, Jonathan Taylor is more than just an offensive line. I'm going to show you through these videos right here. And I'm watching these videos, and the whole time this guy is like, well, there's amazing blocking here, but he could do this. Then he's like, there's amazing blocking here, then he does this.
But
it's like, bro, the blocking that he gets is ridiculous. Like,
bro,
it's
Zeke used to get that same shit, bro.
At what point? So I want to go back to the Saquon Barkley thing quick. So at what point, like, how many more years of like injuries and lack of production do you need before you say that his rookie season was the exception to the rule?
What do you mean?
We're about to be
So
at
like
5 years.
his rookie year was great rookie year. I agree.
Yeah.
And then he drops off, and then he's injured, and it drops off. Like, how many more years are we going to?
I don't. Probably like
The Derrick Rose effect.
Like if he has 2 more.
You can say that.
You're gonna say you'll admit that he's.
Yeah, but it'll be the same thing for CMC.
Absolutely, but CMC at least he played a couple years. Then he had his breakout 2 years in a row, and then he got injured.
To be fair, they're literally like Saquon had his good 2 years, CMC had his good 2 years, and then they just both been falling because they have injuries.
Yeah,
so they're both on the same trajectory. So like
why are you saying Saquon's so much better than him then?
I'm not saying so much better. I just think he's a better running back. I think Saquon's running back ability and his run game, I think it outweighs low key on CMC's passing ability.
I think in Saquon's best, I think
Saquon shits is wild.
I think Saquon was the best running back in the league in my opinion. But it's been way too long where I've even seen some flashes.
CMC.
It's been way too long since I've seen flashes of that. As I said, I walked you through this before. I told you about some. I still see some flashes.
I can show you some clips, Dub, with Saquon looking like how he used to look like.
Nah, bro. Like, Saquon for the majority of the time, he looks really mid sometimes, bro. And that's not really on him, bro. But I mean, bro, like Saquon just hasn't shown me as much as CMC has in a short span of time in which they've been playing. I just walked you through the list, bro. That
just don't make no sense at all.
I swear that
don't make no sense.
I walked you down it, bro. I
will say this. You're right. We're spending too much time hurt a lot, but for the start out, so what took him out the first time was an ankle injury, and then the next time was an ACL. I mean, just for a running back, dog, like that's them some nasty injuries, bro.
That's what I just said. Dang, jang-a-lang.
But hey, man, Nick Dawson with another super chat. Yo, appreciate you. Tegan and Bama need a bet on that Bama.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This year, I got Bama by like 25.
I got Bama.
Okay, hold on. What you got? Texas and Alabama.
What I got? Texas and Alabama. We can bet, and I'll spot you 14.
You said Texas and Bama?
No, I just want to know, like, what's your prediction with that? If you got A&M losing by 25, what's UT and Bama's?
Shit, UT got to push lose by goddamn 30, 40.
Okay.
For us though, Houston, we'll bust Bama ass though. Okay.
Not this Bama. Maybe the Bama down there or something like that.
Bust Bama ass.
Not this Bama.
It's okay. We the only team that locked up Will Anderson, and we'll do it again. Will Anderson got locked up by a freshman.
He the best college football player out in the nation.
And he wasn't the best.
Fellas, well, appreciate you guys for joining us. Teague and Trent, is always a pleasure. Chat, thank you guys for joining us in 2.5 hours. Any last words from any of you guys? Feel free. Fluent.
Nah, just shout out to my boys from the sideline, Troy, GK, who know we do, but appreciate y'all having me back. Always go Cougs. You feel me?
Bing bong.
Ping bong. Fluent.
Do I have a lot of news? I only have one piece of news. Fluent and Chill, your favorite show, the best show on YouTube, next to Gridiron. But if you're talking basketball, it's Fluent and Chill. Our merchandise is live right now. You can any of my links on IG, TikTok, whatever, takes you straight to the shop. We've got Not Ridiculous t-shirts. We got Now You're More Fluent. We got There Are No Super Teams. There's tons of shirts, hoodies, all that
superstar.
KD's not a superstar. I got to make that one. That one will be up, I promise, by next week. All of that stuff's gonna be up. But we got a good starting lineup there. So go check it out. Fluent and Chill. Get your merch. You can be Team Fluent or Team Chill. We got shirts for that too. Show your support. I know y'all be Team Fluent. Chill don't know what the hell he's talking about. But yeah, that's all I have. So go check it out.
Oh man, I don't got too much going on. Just posting videos on the YouTube. Go check out Tegan Randolph Show. Just explained how Jabari Smith is going to win Rookie of the Year. And go check out my TikTok, where I'd be posting a lot of college football content. If y'all want to get y'all's college football fix, go check out my TikTok at Tegan Randolph.
And Tegan, just so you know, this is saying stash. It's not saying trash. It's saying stash.
Just stash.
Stash. Yeah.
I'm Rooster.
Benny from the block.
Yeah.
That's for our guy J Rob.
Follow my Twitch on BBen923. See my podcast, The Throwdown, every Monday and Thursday, 7:00 Eastern time. And follow my TikTok BBen923, Instagram BBen923. So yeah.
Bama, go ahead.
Hey man, y'all boys, get back. I'm finna start back streaming. I'm playing 2K now. My team. Play that new Madden when it come out. Follow me. Scam Thanos on Twitch. I'll be playing shortly after I end the show. I'll be over playing some comp games or whatever. So
any Madden?
You got 2K?
When that 23 come out, I'm just I got Xbox. I'm just fucking with 2K to that new Madden come out. I like what Madden finna do. I play Ultimate Team, so that's why I'm playing my team over here on 2K. So y'all already know how I go. Come over there, see them boys go to work.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Hey, Dub, Dang Jangalang wants you to take a light, but take it.
Cups of the rose.
Peace.